Oh, hi, Tonda. What is up, Tonda Gasa, the little professor? We were just talking about the other day. You were there. That's right. Were I there? Were I? Oh, hi, Tonda. Oh, hi. Got some stuff. Let's see, Mr. Badpool. What is up, my friend? How's it going? Omega 9X here. Time to best day of the week, baby. It's time to party. Is it time to party? Where's my... I'm hearing myself double. There we go. Now I'm not hearing myself double. No, 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 sir. We're listening to The Lab, the #1 rated demo, C64 demo on csdb.dk. That's the Commodore Scene database. We're talking about that in just a minute and be watching all of that. We're also going to talk about tonight, we're going to talk about The Little Professor, thanks to Tonda Gasa, who inspired me, because this was in my, you know how I found out, Tonda? Wherever you were talking about it, I went to eBay and I was looking to see what they had. And so I put one like at Myrtle Beach that was close to me, and I was like, oh, yes, maybe I'll do this one day. And they sent me an offer that I couldn't refuse. And I was like, yeah, baby. Hey, Big Computer Club, Dr. Talbert is here. What's up? Yeah, a Frosty, too. You never had one? Me either. So we're going to be looking at that as well as lava lamps. Got this lava lamp. Matter of fact, here it comes down. Oh, let's wait for it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come back down. Wait. Hold on. Hey. Oh, no. Here it comes. Here it comes. Wink. Tex, what is up? We did it. We did it. Welcome in, everybody. I am posting to social media now here, and we'll be starting here just in a second. We're going to crank it up. Crank it up, my friends. Here we go. For some reason, I got some weirdness going on with my mouse. I got to figure that out. Somebody come over and figure that part out. I saw you help. I saw you guys help Scott with his problems. Come on, tech folks, get over here and fix my problem. It's Monkey Bananas. It's 8-Bit Computer Club time. We're going to start this off just in a second here. We're going to start it off with a little bit of Little Professor commercial. Maybe we even look to see what we can get. Or maybe we should wait for our first ad. No, you know what? First ad, we're going to be doing our drink. Should be 30 minutes in, right? 30 minutes in, and we'll do that. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a good Friday or Saturday, wherever in the world you are. Locally to me, there is the Festival of Stars. It's right across the street. So if you hear any booming music, people are celebrating in the middle of the summer. The hot heat. In the hot heat. What are you thinking? 8-bit awesomeness. Yes, right, Public Kitten Trout. That's right. What's up, my friends? What's going on, tech server? There not much, just trying to rebuild my YouTube audience. Yes, we'll have to give a link to Tex's YouTube shortly. Thomas says I got dinner and Dunaway, chicken, veggie, rice, Dr. Pepper, or strawberry. Ooh, yes, and cream zero. I had a friend over just recently, just in the last hour or so, was drinking just that. And I thought, me needy. Me look over there. Me grab one when you're not looking. All right. All right, almost got all this posted to social media. Got all the work done. Look at this. Wait, is this composition book? Wait, is this what size is this composition book? Is it tiny? What is it? It's a tiny composition book. Axel is here. Axel, I can't wait to watch that video you posted. I'm digging it. Dig 'em. Dig 'em. Over there on Hello Kitty Paz is here. Oh, hi. The Pagan Gent is here. Welcome in. The Wraith, and it's all the Wraith pop in. Hello Kitty says, I had that calculator in the 70s. I had it in the 70s. All right, I'm gonna need some information too, because I think maybe I'm remembering it incorrectly. I always thought it was a calculator, but this one I can only make do math problems for me. So I'm like, what is the deal with this? And I'm thinking, well, maybe I just misremembered it. Maybe it was always a teaching tool and not a real calculator, or maybe I'm just not in the right mode. But we're gonna find out. I just got it in just like an hour ago. It came in hot. Oh, hi everybody. Let's bring myself up in here. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I was trying to figure out his way. The calculator is in the video with his friends. The calc is in the video with his friends. Is actually, yeah. Shesta. Trivia time. We play in trivia as well, but right now we're going to take a look at the lab. Here is this hot little demo. We're going to start off with boop boop ba-doo boop 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 ba-doo 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 boop boop boop. Over on the Commodore scene demo. The Ray says it would odd, yeah, not to have a basic. Yeah, you would think it would have one. So maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Entirely possible. While we're watching this, we'll go finish posting to the social medias. Shut up, Brian. We're listening to some good music and you're ruining it. Here we go. Since the 80s, research never stopped in the lab. That's the group, right? Never stopped. Hey, look, it's a meth lab. Standard approach, well documented. Then published new findings. Oh. The new findings, you say? 48 pixels wide. That's the theoretical limit. You can't do that. Up. Lagging. Maybe. Nope. Is that too many pixels? What up? I wish you guys were over here right now, hanging out with us. Maybe we'd order a pizza. What do you think? I think it's a grand idea. Get our 8-bit computer clubbing on. We should call this 8-bit computer clubbing. I really need somebody to take over this social media part. Any volunteers? Tana says pizza, maybe next week for me. We'll order some sushis. That is cool. Look at that. I love how that looks. That is amazing. The lab. Aska confirm it is a warm one. In the UK tonight, it's going to have to be a cold beer instead. Yeah. Don't worry, we got some soda. We got some soda coming up too. We got some sodas. We got a soda pop. Gonna get us a little frosty on this very shortly. Look, they're in the lab. They got their microscope. Oh, he's got his eyes in the labs. Somebody's peeking in. Uh-oh, what'd they find in there? Oh, sexy Sid 2. Yeah. Wraith can confirm it is 30 degrees Celsius there for them. Only AC you have is in the car. Oh, man. See, I live in the southern part of the United States, and we're always fighting the dirty, dirty heat. The dirty, gross heat. So we're always prepared, right? But yeah, extreme weather for your area, no good. No good. Look at Professor judging us. Judging. Need to put a hinge in the case. That's actually a really good idea. I do need to do that, the Wraith. Because I have a little stand I use, but it's not perfect. This is disc 1 on the Labs 2026 release. C64 demo. Rated number 1 on the CSDB currently. This was presented as a C64 demo at X 2026. We're going to come back to this later. We watched disc 1, but we're going to come back to this one later and watch disc 2. Probably at our next break, possibly, when we get some of our drink on. I think that's a mighty fine idea. In the meantime, let's get back to the basics, right? So, let's see. Let's talk about some of these things real quick. Let's get this pulled up. Let's get me pulled up. Oh, hi, everybody. Oh, hi. Hope you're having a good Friday night. I know I am. Been looking forward to this all day. The Wraith. Let's design something. Let's design something for a Commodore 64 Ultimate Hinge. I think it looks delicious inside there. And I don't know if you do it like I used to do the same thing on my old Commodores. If you ever had a Commodore 64 bread bin, and maybe even I think the 128 and some of the others, they just had 3 screws at the front of the system, and it's not unusual just to leave those out so you can quickly access everything inside, or at least the accessible things that you may need to get to. So yeah, that's what I like to do. I don't mind putting a little hinge in there. Probably never put never probably put that in there again. What? Okay, wait, what just happened? I got a message. Anonymous gifted sub times oh, when did that? Did I miss something? Where's my stuff at? Why is my little Twitch alerts and stuff? I'm here. Oh, I did it again. Look at me doing it again. Hype Train just started 1 minute ago. Anonymous gave out 5 community subs. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys enjoy your ad-free viewing for the night. We do have an ad coming up in about 15 minutes, and we'll take a break during that time and drink this Frosty that we were just looking at recently and give our opinion on that. But look at that. Thank you for Anonymous giving out to 62 Mike. The Jenny, or is that though the generic user 1? I like that name. Gabriel Fox, Shaboy J. It's Shaboy J and Jerdstar. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Hello, Kitty Pez. What's going on, friends? Captain says only 17 degrees Celsius here and rain, waiting for band to start. Yeah, some sort of AC disc. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're out at the pubs tonight. Captain Kipper's at the pubs, enjoying that pub life. Little jelly, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I was trying to fix this part. This was the part I did. I did the live overlay. Sometimes on Friday nights, I move this over and then I screw everything up because these. Let's see the stream title. Oh, I got a mouse thing going on. Somebody come fix it for me. It's like it's multi-selecting something. It's like it's the weirdest thing. I don't understand what's going on. But I do know that. Oh, let's see what I mean. It drags over, and it's not supposed to do that. Not supposed to. But I'm getting all kinds of weird selection things on my computer. I don't know what that's all about. I do know what it making me mad, though. I know that. Hope your 8-bit computer life has been great this week. I know mine has been a lot of fun. All right, that's pretty close. Now when we get our little alerts, we should do it. It should show it now and not give us all the crap. All right, there we go. We got that. Also hearing the hard drive constantly crank too. I'm not a fan of that. You guys hear that? Is it still spinning for you guys? I hear it spinning. I hear it spinning. See, it's still not quite over there yet. I think Tonda should come over and fix it for me. Tonda, come over and figure out what's going on with this 8-bit computer crap over here. Actually, I agree. So we should do some more programming. It's one of the things I want to talk about. We're back from all of our events, right? Most of our events are... Tonda says, on my way. Most of my events are finished now, so we need to start making some serious planning for the rest of the year because we got to get on. We got to get on it is what we got to do. But before we do that, let's take a look at a couple of things. Let's take a look at this this little professor right here. He's just hanging out, right? Just hanging out. I think we should watch the commercial for the little professor because I don't think I quite understand what I'm doing here, because my assumption would be that when I turn it on, it seems like I remember using it like a calculator, but it doesn't go into calculator mode when I turn it on. Instead, it gives me these levels, and I can cycle through the levels. And I've discovered what happens is the higher the level, the harder the math. So if we do that and then we hit go, it'll give us some math. 1 + 2 is 3. Oh, I got an error. Okay, 1 + 2 is 3. Why does it give me an error? Oh, that's not. That's because I'm dialing telephones instead of doing it the right way. Who did he say? What's up? So it's supposed to be 3. And then I guess do I do a... Oh, it is did automatically. So let's see what number is that. It's kind of hard to see somewhat because of the way it's designed. But 3 + 0. This time I'm going to say 3 again, but this time I'm going to do it correctly. It just advances each time you do it automatically. And I think it'll ask you up to 10 questions, 10 math questions. I don't know what this set thing is supposed to be. Oh, unless I can just go back up and then set the level. It automatically asks when I turn it on. Is there a calculator mode? Do I remember this incorrectly? Yeah, right. Hello Kitty Pet says, well, you were close. 3 × 3 = 9. Yeah, it's me too, Tonda. I used to love kind of just sitting around and trying to, just playing around with electronics and stuff. And I would do that. All right. Oh, look this. We collected all of level 1 emotes. Very good. Look at that. Very nice. Thank you guys for that, and keeping that hype train up to level 2. Yeah, look at that. 50% of your community contributed a total of 5 sub gifts and 0 bits this minute. Very good. Thank you so much. But let's figure out. Let's watch. Maybe we can glean some information from watching the commercial. What do you think about that? So I'm going to bring myself back up. We're going to go over here to the, where is it at? Where it be? Wow, where's my window? Oh, there it is. There's my window capture. We were doing our community event last night, so things have moved around. That's not it. Well, where is it? Where is the opera? Oh, it's there. It's on the wrong screen. Duh. All right, there we go. All right. Let's turn the capture card off so we can see the ad. And here's the ad. Let's make sure that's turned up for that. And we got this over here. And I'm going to, just for a second, turn off the Commodore 64 because you know what? Yeah, the race says maybe there's a button combination change mode. As usual, read the crapping manual. Here we go. We are looking at the Texas Instrument Little Professor Dataman TI-30 commercial from 1978. First up is...
The wonder of numbers starts here. Texas Instruments Little Professor gives problems, checks answers, keeps score. And TI's Dataman does even more. More games, more excitement, more learning. And the learning can go on with the Texas Instruments TI-30, specially designed for high school students to help them find that the wonder of
I had that one for sure.
never ends. From the Learning Center of Texas Instruments, innovators in personal electronics.
That's a really fast commercial. Let's do it one more time. And this time I'm going to shut up so we can listen to that first. Little Professor doesn't like they did any type of calculation on that. So I guess it was just a memory that was incorrect. I do remember playing with the Little Professor, but I don't remember. I thought I remember playing as a calculator, but I guess not. So let's look again. I think I want all three from this 1978. So maybe by the end of by the time we do play retro, I wouldn't mind having each one of these calculators. I had never seen that second one. Did you guys see that second one? The Data Man? I don't remember that one at all. All right, here we go. Let's try it one more time.
The wonder of numbers starts here. Texas Instruments' Little Professor gives problems, checks answers, keeps score. And TI's Data Man does even more. More games, more excitement, more learning. And the learning can go on with the Texas Instruments TI-30, specially designed for high school students to help them find that the wonder of numbers never ends. From the Learning Center of Texas Instruments, innovators in personal electronics.
Innovators, look at that. But yeah, no mention of calculation. So I guess I just remember it incorrectly. Were you also in the same boat? Do you think you remembered it? It's like, oh yeah, I remember that. But maybe not. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Tana also never seen the Data Man. The real question, says the Pagan Gent, is can you install Doom on the Little Professor? We need to find out if we can. Hey, these aren't too bad of prices here on the vintage calculator. I got this other one from the Goodwill at Myrtle Beach. That's cool. Wait, here's one with a manual too. Is that? Oh, it's untested though. Plus, it's got some shipping on it. I think we'll definitely have to order one of these. Is this two? Oh, wait, Tonda, do we want to go in halvesies? Do we want to split? Do we want a split pack? Do you want a split pack of this thing? I think we should. Got the Data Man here. Calculator in booklet 2. Wait, is it just 2 booklets? So maybe it's 1 Data Man, 2 booklets. That's tricky. Okay, well, maybe. Well, let's take a look. Maybe I read it wrong. I think, okay, so yeah, I think it's just times 2. So that's no fun. But yeah, look at this. Oh, and look here. And adjacently, we have TI. That's a program of 59. We wanted to look at the 30 while we're here. So that's totally affordable, totally doable. And we're going to look at this TI-30 as well while we're in here. And we will see if that is a obtainable goal for us. And let's take a look. TI-30. Okay, here we go. Here's some of the vintage stuff here down here. It's about $24. So each one of these calculators seems to be somewhere between $12 and $24. Let's take a look at this one. I had this one for sure. That one looks, is that my imagination? I think it's just a bad reflection. I wonder if, like, it looks like the light is kind of hitting it harshly there, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, it's still got a little ding there. Maybe there is a ding there. I think I might keep looking. That one looks a little bit in bad shape. Not terribly impressed at 24, but maybe that's the reason why it's so cheap. Maybe that's the reason why. Let's take a look again here. Was that is this a different one, or is this the same one? No, this is a different one. This is, I don't care about that little case thing. This one looks in more reasonable, non-dinged shape. You know, those little thin metal plates that cover these things. If they get dinged, there's not much way to like really resolve that. But yeah, this is the TI-30. So maybe I'll look at this one from Maryland. Yeah, I think we can do these. I think these are fairly reasonable. So we'll have the entire TI marketed towards the younger crowd in 78 from Texas Instrument. Look at that. That's actually his booger picker. He's not actually doing any math at all. He's contemplating the booger picking. I can pick 3 boogers.
Gives problems, checks answers, keeps score.
Now, the one thing I didn't order, so I'm kind of like setting up a little retro area, right? I want to have like a cozy retro area, and some of these things are, you know, are for that, right? And so you'll notice I have a lava lamp as well. Now this lava lamp here is a more modern one. I didn't feel quite comfortable ordering an old school lava lamp just because I feel like, you know, the technology was pretty simple. It's just a heated bulb down at the bottom, right? And that seems dangerous. Like some of my equipment, I'm sure, is like somewhat dangerous, but it seems like low level, probably low quality control lava lamps. Those seem dangerous. I mean, an 8-bit computer, you know, they were designed, most of them were designed, sometimes they had design flaws, but they were designed to operate safely, right? Hello Kitty says, it's just heated wax in a glass bottle with a bulb at the bottom. You're right, that's really all it is. But I'm more worried about, you know, like the internal wiring. Maybe I'll get electrocuted. I don't know. It's probably it just feels dangerous. It feels dangerous to have an old school, who knows what type of glass they used. It could just bust and break open and just, you know, I don't know. It seems risky, but maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just something else. But yeah, so we'll take a look. But I don't think that little professor does anything but math quiz, and maybe we'll do some math quizzing later. We'll hit it to level 4 and see if we can manage it. We do have an ad starting in 3 minutes. See right there? That's how I see that crap. And so there's a 3-minute ad that's going to pop up. And you know, I appreciate you watching the ads with us, by the way. You know what? Can I snooze? I think I'm going to snooze it one time. I'm going to go ahead and snooze it just once there. And then we'll get back to it, right? Yeah, Houdini7 says to avoid the ads, just subscribe. From Houdini7, the unofficial 8-Bit Computer Club treasurer, says, please, couldn't you please just spare a dime? Just, you know, do it now. Welcome everybody. It is Friday night and it is 8-Bit Computer Club. I'm hoping that Before Tank Girl will be here very shortly, because what we're going to do is we're going to look at a couple of things that she gave me just recently. She is an amazing part of our community and usually gets in a little bit later on Fridays. I think she has to work, but that's okay. She did give me this in person. It's me, Mr. Zip. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Been subscribed for 5 months. Yeah, if you got one of those Prime subs, go ahead and use it up if you don't mind. We got this music composer we're going to take a look at a little later on and see if we can figure this out, because I do believe this allows us to also, is this the one that allows us to save back to data, or is this just for using listening to songs, listen to songs? We're going to check all of that out, as well as we're going to play a 40-year-old trivia game, and I'm going to give you some information on how to possibly create your own, which we can use right here on the 8-Bit Computer Club. Before Tank Girl, almost said Before Tank Girl's real name. I guess we'll find out later. Anyway, whatever. So she created some trivia using a program years ago, back in the 80s, and we played a little bit last week. We're going to play some more of it this week as well. And we're going to take a look at that. I was going to show it last night when we did our community event, but I had forgotten. I had moved some stuff around, and so I didn't do it. But we do have a couple of things here that she also gave us. We got Wheel of Fortune, right? Houdini7, thank you. Houdini7 taking their own advice and go ahead and subbing to avoid those ads. Wow, ad didn't start. Okay, let's make sure, because it just disappeared on me. But yeah, so Before Tank Girl sent us this here. Also got some other games we might try out on the Commodore 64 Ultimate. But we got a lot of planning to do. Expect this next week. Over this next week, I'm going to spend a good bit of time with the 8-Bit Computer Club planning. So if you're on the Discord server and watch me on social media and watch any of the streams I do for retro gaming, you'll get more information about that and how you can contribute and help vote for the things you'd like to see coming up on the 8-Bit Computer Club. Monkey Bananas just posted the Discord server information there in the chat. Yeah, Graftark. Oh, hey there. What's going on, my friend? That's right. Houdini 7. Practice is what they preach. Dr. Tolbert says, any manual that asks, are you tone deaf, is the first line. It's a good manual. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And then, like Axel said, we're going to get back to programming because we got to really get on it. Because I'm planning on creating a 8-bit computer game by the end of the year. Probably going to be developed for the Commodore 64, and we'll see. Lemonade Stand is coming. It's a Lemonade Stand clone, and I've pitched it a couple of times, and we'll get into more of that soon. Look at Houdini 7, not only practicing what they preach, also tossing out coins like, yeah, take this. Gave out 5 community subs. Thank you so much, Houdini 7. He's like, fine, if you won't do it, I'll do it for you. So Mr. Babpoor, the Pac-Man 2049, Sanchez Williams, Naismith 99, and Noodle Mixing Sound. I love that name. Noodle Mixing Sound. I wish I had thought of that. So thank you much, man. Suck at Houdini 7. Practice it one day, preach. Oh, I enjoy it too. It's me, Mr. Zip. What's going on? But yeah, so we'll be taking a look at some of the programming languages I've kind of dipped in and out of, or at least kind of like the editors and things. It's all going to be assembly essentially, or basic. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do assembly. That's what I want to do. Have you guys taken a look at Merlin? I found Merlin on the Apple the Atari 800. I had found a copy of it in some of my software. And it intrigued me. I was like, do they have a Commodore version? It's pretty cool from what I saw so far, but I've got to see what it's capable of. I do want to program on a real Commodore 64 or Commodore 128 and maybe do some of it on the Ultimate. But that's the plans for most of the rest of the year. But I would love to hear from you guys. I focus a lot on the Commodore 64 stuff and the Commodore line of software because I grew up with the Commodore. I had some friends who had other systems, Atari, Apple, the Tandy, and I have some of those pieces of equipment at my disposal at different levels of functionality. So if you guys are out there and you're interested in seeing an 8-bit computer, whether it be a ZX Speccy, or if it be, something that or an Amstrad or something I don't have in possession of, I would love to try to track one of those down and get those. MayorMcCheese is here. What's up, MayorMcCheese? We was just talking about the 128 actually. And so I'm gonna be doing some surveys and getting your feedback on what 8-bit computers and things you would like to see. So this can be a real club so we can share stuff. And as a matter of fact, Axel has been a very good contributor to that. And I'm looking forward to scrubbing through and looking at the most recent video you sent in the Discord server. And I'm also going to have my own stories because I'm going to try to see what, if any, 8-bit computer stuff I can find when I go to the Southeast Game Exchange here in Greenville, South Carolina in just a few months. I'll be doing that. The Ray says it was all Commodore for me, 64, then Amiga, then PC. I'm still looking at several options for Amiga. I'd like to get an Amiga 500 or 1200, ideally, if I could find it. But I've seen a few outside of that. Houdini 7 says TRS-80 Model 1 for me. We got one of those. We'll see if we can get that one functional, and maybe you can share some of your stories with us, and we can explore that one week. Tonda says a Tandy 1000S would be very nostalgic for me. I'm gonna hold you that, Tonda, and we'll see if we can locate one of those. I almost had my hands on a 1000 at one point, and it slipped through. Someone was willing to pay much more money than I was. Axel says you would have loved it. Lots of hands-on, not much stuff behind glass. That's my favorite. Yeah, the TRS-80 is in my brain, got hacked. Yeah, MC Frontalot. I haven't heard MC Frontalot in a minute. Thank you, Monkey Bananas. 1000 SX, I believe. Very good. I'm this close to having my Atari 2E functional. I've got the caps kit in for it, and I'll probably create some YouTube content of fixing that, repairing the Reefa caps. I'm looking forward to that. And we're about to start an ad here in a second, but I just wanted to show you how cool this Merlin was. Let's see, do I have save, run, catalog, load source, a pin file? I went through this at one point in time, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, there's the editor, so we can go into the editor. Oh, yeah, so there's the editor. And I think it actually even has, I think you can even type in help or something. What was it? It was like some kind of help function. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, so we're about to start that ad. We're going to try our Frosty. We're going to try our Frosty for our first ad break. We're going to try that, and I've prepared some stuff. I told Audra before the stream that I wanted her to get me an ice bucket. So I could get fancy with it. I could get fancy with it. Yeah, I got my glass cup here, right? So you guys can, we can play along, right? We can really get something nice. But I was hoping I had like a little ice bucket, but I had to do something a little more lower rent. I got some ice in and something that wouldn't melt, right? So let's get that. Let's get that in there. I didn't want to have it all watered down, so I didn't put it in the cup to begin with. So that may be too much ice. What am I, like, what am I, crazy? All right. Now we're talking. Now I want to get some fancy cubes, too. These cubes are boring. Right out of the refrigerator. Boo. I want to be able to grab some cool-looking cubes, right? So let's put this drink right here. Let's get our front cam. Let's get our rear cam in here. We're going to bring back Mr. Professor. Don't worry. This is non-alcoholic. This is a Frosty blue cream soda. And I've never had one of these. It is a twist top. Let's see how twisty top it is. It's not too bad. There's you some points if you're playing some Fallout. There you go. So you got you some coin cap cash money, right? There we go. Got that. And let's pour a little bit of this in here. I already kept this in the refrigerator earlier so it would get good and cold. A little fizzy there. Got some fizzy foo. There you go. You can tell this is not a typical U.S. product because in the United States we have to round up our calories, right? But here we've got real calorie counts there, all the way down to the nums. To the nums. Hello Kitty says, Brian, I thought the Twizzlers orange cream based on your... Oh, yeah. Oh, I love them. We should get some of those, too. I do love those. The orange cream ones, they're so good. Let's take a... Let's see what it smells. Does it smell blueberry? I would assume like blueberry. No, it doesn't smell like much of anything. It doesn't have like a really strong smell. It has a strong taste, though. Yes, that tastes blue. And very sweet. It's kind of got like it is a blue cream soda, it says. And boy, it really leans into the cream part. Andorian, Octums, that's right. Andorian ale, that's right. It was ale, Romulan ale and Andorian. What was it? What did they call the Andorian stuff? But that's a good point. It would be an Andorian. Yeah, that's not much blue. It's very creamy. So if you're looking for one of these Frosty blue cream sodas, that is very creamy. Reminds me of like even though it's blue, I think the blue is just a trick. The blue is a trick. It really does taste like cream soda, but it's a really good cream soda. Taz says, I went to that pinball league I mentioned. Well, after 1 week, I'm in second place. I am jealous. Welcome back in, everybody. Thank you for hanging out through those ads. We appreciate your support. We poured out a little bit of this Frosty drink, and I tried it. It's a blue cream soda, and I'm not hawking these. I don't care. This is just something I wanted to try because I saw it at the store, and I was like, I think I want to try one of those. And so yeah, it's very cream. It tastes like creamy soda. Not bad. Monkey says, took a minute to play the song Pitch Dark by MC Frontalot to show Miss Bananas. Yeah. It's definitely Tron Water, says the Wraith. Hello says, there is no blue food in nature. I like consuming blue sugary foods. What's wrong with me? Why do I do that, right? All right, welcome back in. We did all that. Let's get this let me reassemble a few things here. Let's get this music composer pulled up on the cart. unless you guys want to talk about the Commodore phone price decrease. Hasn't even released yet, and already they've changed their mind about the price. It's going to be launching on June the 30th for pre-orders. I am all in, and I'll probably get the Starlight Edition because it's supposed to be also function as a remote control for your Commodore 64 Ultimate. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm interested. You got my interest. But yeah, I'm going to get the Starlight Edition of the Commodore phone, the callback, and it was going to be, I think, starting at what, like $4.99 or something if you pre-ordered it. And they're looking at, if you get it with, if you forego the headphones, the wired headphones, it's got a wired hookup, by the way, for your music. And if you want to use secondhand memory, so memory, of course, is a problem everywhere. But they've got must have found a source for secondhand memory, so you can save another $100. So it's closer to $399 for the Commodore's phone. I'll probably end up just getting the full one. I'm not interested in really. It's good that people can save $100, but I'm looking for the full experience so that I can. I'll probably use it as a business expense and really dive deep into a review maybe. Yeah, it will definitely be limited edition, right? I'm definitely not getting that gold one. I'm not getting that gold one. They can forget that crap. I hate that crap. Pagan Gent says Brian is trying to determine the official soda of 8-Bit Computer Club. Yeah. Oh, live with it. Yeah, well, Tom has already said that. He's already told me. He said, hey, when you get the phone, if you want to do an episode of Daily Tech News, live with it. He is interested. I said, all right, cool, let's do it. All right, I know what I was doing now. I was trying to move this drink because I'm going to have to pull the Commodore 64 Ultimate out a little bit, and I don't want my Commodore 64 to be full of blue drink, Andorian milk. We'll call it Andorian milk, creamy milk, Andorian creamy milk. All right, Frosty. Yeah, sponsored by Frosty. Is a Frosty. Yeah, I would. I've thought about looking into, like sponsorships to give away stuff to the community. I've done that in the past with other podcasts, or to do a sponsorship where we can get discounts and stuff, and maybe affiliate links, feedback, or something. But I don't typically like to, I don't particularly like to feel compromised in. I don't like to feel compromised in my objectivity about things, so I typically avoid any of that. What is that one little thing that is leaking through up there? Can you see it on the right hand side there? What is that? Is that the web page maybe? Yeah, it's just leaking through just a little bit. Yar, I say. Oh, why won't it let me grab just that one specific thing? Give me it. There it is. Whew. That was rough. All right. And like I said, this is Music Composer. Here we go here. Music Composer. Right? At least it matches the color scheme, right? That'd be great. Tana says, they also have blue lemonade frosty. I love sodas and stuff. Like, I won't drink all that soda, so if we want to make soda kind of like a thing we try, that'd be fine with me. I need to find some safer way to drink it, though. I have been known to spill drinks on stuff. I'm not terrible at it, but I do occasionally have the accident. Hello Kitty Pez says, set up a WWE event, Brian versus his Elgato. It's time, let's go! Actually says very early cart, not sure I've seen this one. I had never seen this either. And like I said, this is the Music Composer for the Commodore 64. It says hit a key to start. Let's not, we won't read the manual yet. We'll just see if we can just figure it out. All right, so let's hit a key. We can choose instrument, play sample, to keyboard, piano, set effects, edit song, play song, load, and save. So we can save songs. That's good. I don't see where it says like save data, so I don't know if we could output this to a program like I would like to do, or if it's just mostly a thing for noodling around. We'll find out. We're going to play this sample. Okay, so it's only playing on one of the SIDs. The SID, I think this set 420. Let me see here. Let me take a look at our audio setup. We do have a dual SID setup. We keep. Okay, so maybe I wonder if the book says anything about that. So our SID socket 1 is set to 400 and 420. 420. And then our Ultra SID, so that we can get the proper lighting effects, is set to the same, even though we'll be listening hopefully to just the first one. We're going to save that. Okay, now it's only in my left ear. All right. So maybe since we've done that, maybe we need to play the sample again. Maybe it'll come out on both sides this time. Oh, now it's not playing at all. It's not playing at all. All right, hold on a second. It did when I went out. It came back. Oh, that is odd. Okay, that's fine. There must be something weird there. Okay, is there anything that we can do to mitigate that? Let's find out here. We can certainly SID socket 1, SID socket 2. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't. What is this, the Wraith? I don't know what this thing is here. The Wraith said something. Houdini said 7 says you need Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Bite. That would be great. That sounds like fun. That's a good crossover. The Pagan Jet says it seems crazy for anyone to jump in the phone business with the cost of parts at the moment. Yeah, there's definitely been discussion about that, Pagan Jet. The Wraith only use Contigo auto seal mugs near computer now. I do like the Contigo. I think that's how you say it. I do like those. Monkey says, talk about sparks and crackle sounds. I unplugged it fast. Oh, got some stories about dropping some stuff. Oh no, Gatorade, not good. All right, so we made some changes. Maybe we need to restart it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? Let's go back to the SID addressing. Oh, I should just do 400 because this is not a stereo application. So they all need to be on the 400. Let's just put them all on the 400. And maybe because I did the other. There we go. I'm a dummy. One last time. Let's listen to that sample, but with both ears. What song is this? I know this song. This is a classic. What is this song? Let's all get in our best wear and go for a spin. What do you think? All right. Choose instruments. Let's choose instruments. See if we can play that same thing, but with an accordion. What do you think? Return is no change. Voice set to 4. Okay, so the voice is set to 4 harpsichord. Okay, that's 4. So voice 1 is set to harpsichord. That makes sense. Let's make ours. Let's make it an accordion for the voice 1. The second also set to harpsichord. So they're really harpsichording it up, but we want to be similar. So we're gonna do accordion for that one. Also another harpsichord on voice 3, and I think that's all of them. So I guess the fourth one would just be noise, right? Which we're not using this time. So let's see what our classic song sounds like. That does not sound like an accordion, but okay. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. It did get more synthy. It did. So a couple of things you can do with the SID. You can also set effects. So, we can do a keyboard piano. Wait, let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it looks like it is paused and it is waiting for us to give it some input. I don't know what that input is, but I bet the book does So let's take a quick peek at the music composer Commodore book here. I'm going to get this light out of the way a little bit. It's in my way. It's in my way. Are you tone deaf? You did say that a while ago, didn't you? I didn't see that. I didn't see that. This is a great introduction. Are you tone deaf? Do people cringe when you sing or play an instrument? What's up, Zoe? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love this. Are you this? I need to have this as a shirt. You have just purchased your salvation. Boy, this tiny little book really believes in itself, doesn't it? What's up, the Wraith? Is that look at this? All right. Welcome to the wonderful world of electronic music. Absolutely no musical ability or computer background is required to play this cartridge. You're stupid and not talented, but don't worry, we got you. This manual will take you step by step through the various methods of music making available in the Music Maker. Oh, is it called music? Is it okay? In the back of the book is a complete list of commands available, which you should refer to as you go through the manual to become familiar with their use. Let's take a quick look at just some of these commands back here. Oh, it looks like somebody has been underlining some stuff. Oh, look at that. Set note type, so you can do some quick shortcuts here, it looks like, for programming. But once again, I'm curious, will we be able to output this to data? Current voice, set note. That's the thing I'm really concerned about. Music Maker instruction set, change the screen color, erase the current song, list the current song. Because otherwise we're just farting around, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with farting around, but man, I'm hoping that we could special effects there, vibrator, pulse width, cut off frequencies. All right, let's take a look here. Oh yeah, we can load it up on the we're gonna make some data set stuff too. Special instruments, waveform, sustain, release, all stuff we're fairly familiar with if we've messed around a little bit with this. Ooh, example song. Good luck. Oh my God. You thought typing in those data chunks in your magazines was hard. Wait until we got to type this nonsense in. What is that? Ooh, the example uses everything we've learned so far. Oh, wow. So is that example song we were playing? Holy smokes. Maybe it would be better just to get less tone deaf. Get good, noobs. Choosing instruments. Okay, so there we go. I've kind of worked my way back through it. Let's see. Choosing instruments. We've done that. Keyboard, piano by pressing 2. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here's our keyboard noodling. By pressing 2 in the main menu, you turn your computer keyboard into a piano keyboard. Never leaves me bored. The white keys are the keys from G, low C, to equals, middle C. The black keys. Are you guys getting all of this? And the row above is the appropriate location. For example, C# is the Y key. Duh. You don't have to know programming. You don't have to be good at music or know programming. But you do have to learn this cryptic stuff. DJ Spy Guy says, that's Mary had a little lamb. Get out of here. How do you... Oh, wow. Look at this. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb. Probably so. I think just from seeing how it goes. So let's try it. Let's try this out. Let's... This is fan-freaking-tastic. All right, let's see. Here we go. J, H, G, H. By the way, this is probably my favorite part here as well. Oh, my bad. Let's do this. So don't look at me. Look at the keyboard. Don't look at the professor. War Forge is here. What's up? Let's take a look at watch what happens when I do this. This is way cool. So we've got the first 4 characters of J, H, G, H. Now we're gonna do 3 J's. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Flashes. Love it. Yeah. There you go. You starting to hear it now? Mary had a little lammy, little lamb. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's see if I messed up anything. Ba 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 ba. Don't. Donda says, don't disappoint the little professor. Look at little professor as he silently judges judges me, and the heated wax goes blurp. Oh no, it's gonna collide. All right, enough of that. Let's get back to me. Let's get back to me, little professor. You just sit there and you just mind your business. All right, so we've got everything in there, right? We've done everything. So now how do we play it? I don't want to delete it. It's a lot of work. I don't want to just delete it. Try the following short tune. Edit and listen to the song. From the main menu, press 4. But what do I do? Oh, I got to hit run stop, I think. All right, so can we play the song that we just did? Oh, no, it didn't. Were we supposed to save it? Play. I'm confused. Is that not... Let's go back to 4 edit songs. Oh, maybe we need to do it here. J, H, G. Wait. Why does it play the G? H, 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 J, L, L, J, H, G, H. What is it? J, 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 H, H, J, H, G, G. Now, well, play it. No. What am I doing wrong? Read the manual, Brian. Edit and list the song from the main menu. Press 4 to enter the edit mode. In this mode, so what was the point of typing all that in? What was the point? What was the point? I would love to give you. Hey, if somebody knows, you guys know the Axel F. Some of you guys done that before. If you in the chat room give me the code for Axel F, we will totally try to do that. So I'm still confused about. I played it on the keyboard, and I did it edit. Do I hit run stop? And now I play song? I'm confused. Oh, absolutely, Axel. Exactly what I thought when I loaded it up. This was probably it was probably written on the VIC-20 or something. You can actually change the color background. I think it said, didn't it? Yeah. So you can change that. That's pretty cool. So I'm hitting the F3 button, and so we can kind of go through the background colors. That's pretty cool, right? Let me see if shift. Yeah. So F3 toggles through there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if these function keys do something for the playback. I bet they do. Let me see here. What do the function keys do? Mary had a little. Zoe says, I'm confused too. Okay. Contains the command, set notes, set. Okay, so that's like all the extra stuff. I want to do the most basic of things. Music making commands, maker instructions, erase the current song, return, filtering. I just want to play. I just want to play this. I just want to play the songs. Changing octaves. I'm really confused though. What I mean, where's this stuff at this on the screen, right? So if I did edit song, I mean, it just says edit, right? So let's just hit a couple of notes, right? Hit enter. And then what? Edit and listen to song. Okay. Then press return, run the song by type. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Hit R. Oh, wait. What do you do it? Wait. No. Huh? What? FF. R. Nope. I think that's what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, let's go back to 2. Why is it not doing 2? I just typed in 2. Uh-oh, it said stop completely. Oh, no. Oh, wait. There it goes. Oh, I've made it angry now. I've made it so angry. Oh, look at this. It is like flipping the flip out. Warp Forge's got the axle, so let's try this. Okay, I'm going to turn it off, turn it back on again. Boy, I really screwed it up. This is a real cart on a Commodore 64 Ultimate. So we're already pushing our luck, right? All right, press the key to start. Okay. Axel Warp says this is it. FA sharp. How do I do a sharp? Were you guys paying attention during class? So I think this is what you're supposed to do. Computer keyboard, let's say Mary had a little lamb. J H G H 1 2 3 H H H. Something sounds right. Something sounds wrong. J L L J H G H J J J J H H J H G R. Oh, what? It said to hit the R. That's not what. All right. Let's see. Okay, wait. The press return to run the song by. All right, just type it is blah 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 blah. Then press enter and run the song by typing R, and then hitting return to see what you've entered so far. Type L. What? That my what? All right, look. Turn it off. Starting over again. Why is this so hard? RI at R3. Axel says this is the stuff. Is this the stuff? Is this the stuff, Axel? Have you converted it over? Did you to type a sharper hash symbol, pound on a Commodore computer like the Commodore 64 120 or VIC-20, use the following shortcut. Press Shift +3. All right, here we go. Let's get back into this again. This says edit song. Okay, here's an example to try entering. Just type it in as is. This is page doesn't have page numbers. This doesn't have page numbers, but it just says let's do this real simple. It says enter your choice. From the menu, press 4 to enter the edit mode. So we're going to go into edit mode. Let's see if we can learn one way first. This mode, you can easily enter a song using all three voices. The music maker will play each note as you enter it, allowing you to even input songs by ear. If you do not want the immediate notes, you can press F1. Press F1 again to get them back. You can listen to the whole song and change it. All right, so 0, that's not playing. That's not playing either. I'm typing in 001. It said it would play it, but it's not playing it. Okay, that's not working at all. I think G will give us a note, though. Nope, F will definitely give us a note. Oh, maybe not. F, E, E, F, F, E. Sounds weak. Sounds weak. Then press return. Okay, hit return, and then hit run. And then hit R. By typing R and hitting return, I got to hit. All right, so that's that. Okay. All right. Why does it sound so funky? It sounds funky. All right. Let's see. R, is that a I? R, I, at symbol, R, 3, Q, T, R. Let's just see what that gives. What is that even? That's the wrong symbol. Why did it give me that symbol? I don't think that's the right speed, though. All right. The Pegagent says, well, now we're going to be hearing this in our sleep. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so let's do a full... I'm going to do a power cycle. Things sound weird, and I wonder if it's because of a few things that I've done. Actually, let me do that real quick. One of the things I remember reading was, maybe we can unmap this one. We need the Ultra SID 1. So if you're doing this in the future, if you got a Starlight Edition Commodore 64 Ultimate, first you say, hello, Professor. And but if you have a Starlight Edition that has the LEDs and stuff in it, the Ultra SID 1 has to be turned on and mapped to where the audio is outputting to. Right now, I've got 2 separate SIDs, and this application is not designed to run multiple channels or any. I guess not channels. It wouldn't go to 2 SIDs. I have some things that will do multi-SID. This, if you point them to the same address and you point this to the same address, you will get. If you have the Commodore 64 Ultimate set to light up based on the SID music, this is what works. Boy, that was really confusing. I could do a better job about that explaining. All right. But I am hearing some weird things, so I'm gonna make sure that's set. Make sure it's I'm gonna do a complete power cycle, and hopefully the cart will come back up. I think so, the Wraith. I think the note viewing is for playing live, and it's weird because it says here, it says when we're doing this. So you know I'm not lying. My name is Brian, and I'm not lying. It says blah blah blah. Edit mode. Easily enter a song using all three voices. The music maker will play each note as you enter it, allowing you to even input songs by ear. If you do not want the immediate notes, you can press F1. F1 again to get them back. You can listen to the whole song and change it. That's not working for some of the keys, right? Yeah, so gonna drop this in Discord, but a friend just sent me this. Oh, okay. All right, I'll have to go back and take a look at that. You dropped in Discord? Perfect. I'll take a look at that later. Oh, look at this. Axel sent us some cool stuff, too. We'll have to take a look at that as well on the Discord server. Warp just says, hey, I want to do it in BASIC. I'll send it to you in Discord. Okay, Warp Ford sent something. Okay, maybe that's who sent it. Okay. The race says, crap, it's 31 degrees Celsius now. Too hot to think straight. Too hot. Exactly, me too. All right, so let's try to go back. I'm going to try to do this Mary Had a Little Lamb thing again. Now that we kind of know what we're doing, let's edit the song, right? And we're going to key it in here. It is J. Why is it not playing? J, H, G, H, J, 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 H, 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 J, L, L, H, G, H, J, 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 H, H, J, H, G. Burp. What? What? It didn't play nothing. It didn't play nothing. You guys can't see anyway. Wrong camera. Got it. All right, we're back. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it again. I'm in edit mode. It says J, J, G, H, J, J, J. Let's just do that little part. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Boom. There we go. Hit that. Then it said do an R. I'm doing an R. Boom. What happens? Nothing. Nothing, you big fat liar. You big fat liar. You know, just anything. Just give me some JJJs. Hey. All right, what is going on? Why is this not working at all? What? This thing's stupid. Scott Ritz repeat, what is up? We're just trying to figure out some software. It's a bit old. It's called Music Composer. The Pagan Gent says they have a Burger Time cabinet for under $100. What? Who does? Give me it. Axel says, oh, this is quality software. You must try Music Makers. All right, well, try that one too. And maybe there's something wrong with the cart. Maybe the cart needs to be cleaned or something. And let me reseat the cart. How about that? Let's just assume that maybe it's not functioning as it should because the cart maybe is not making good contact or something. Maybe some something on the board or something. We do this, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh man, Warforged sent some stuff though. L4, F4. Can I do spaces? Did that give us timing? Is that what happens, Warforge? Mega 9 says, I was telling my buddy about this stream and he asked what it was like. I told him it's the Bob Ross of all computers. Love it. Love it. We like a little cozy stream. We're happy little, it's some happy little bits. Some happy little bits. Thank you, Omega 9. Yeah. It's chill, baby. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Next thing you know, I'll be dating squirrels. Wasn't that what he did? Didn't he love the squirrels? I think he did. At least the documentary said it was. The Wraith, I saw what you put. Warforged, excuse me. I saw what you posted. I don't know how to enter that. Is that a? Let me try that. Let me just try just a quick one. Let's see. Edit song. I want to see if the spaces make an actual. So if I said L4 and then space and then did F4. Oh, and see the F plays a thing. Is it not mapped to the? There was no mention about mapping anything. So maybe I need to look at that as well, maybe. All right, so I hit enter, and then I hit R for play. And nothing. What am I doing wrong? I don't get it. Is the zeros and stuff? Is that something? Then press return and run the song by typing R and hitting return to see what you've entered so far. Type L. Return. What is load? See what you've what? It's not. All right, but if I do 001, let's do the one they have. All right, let's just do one of those. Nothing. You hit P to play. That doesn't do anything. Was what? What's going on, my friend? Oh, really? So actually, I have it running on my other screen under an emulator, and I'm the same as you. What am I missing? Something? Am I not reading that right? All right, let me hit run stop again. What is going on? Do I have to choose instruments or something? All right, okay, let's just do the basic. Let's do the basic. All right, we played the sample. Sample works. What's what? We're trying to figure this out. We got it figured out. We'll get it. Oh, yeah. Was this the one that came with the plastic keyboard overlay? Oh, the other one. Yeah, Axel. I love that thing. I want to get one of those. I see them from time to time, and I need to get one. Was what says, well, it certainly sounds dope. That's all I can speak to. Let's see. Set effects, edit song. Man, do I have to choose the instruments first? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe when I started, I didn't choose the instrument, but now that I've played a sample, has the instrument been chosen? Maybe that's the problem all along, because it does say the first thing I need to do was that I need to choose my instrument. It doesn't say you need to choose your instrument, but it does say choose instrument. It's like the first thing. And then you have your keyboard, piano, and then edit and listen to song. What did you do? Did you 5? I did edit song. Just then I did play sample. That's 1. And up until that point, we just restarted. We came right in. Maybe no instruments were chosen yet, and maybe that's why it can't do anything. So now that we played the sample, maybe that's been buffered in. Or we could just choose some instruments, I suppose, if we didn't want to play the sample. Let's just test that theory there. So we're gonna edit song. That's number 4, and then let's just enter the first few, like first bar or so of "Mary Had a Little Lamb." And I don't know why it's doing that. Before it was playing all the notes, or was that when I was playing the piano thing? I can't remember. All right, hit that. Hit R for that. Nothing. It worked the first time, though, right? Am I incorrect? Did it never work? I'm glad you have this on cart because it takes ages to load on disk, says Axel. Okay, let's see. All right, let me go back. Let me go back to the very, very beginning. Getting started. Make sure your computer is off. We did that. Plug your Music Maker cartridge into the expansion port on the right rear of your computer. We did. As viewed from the front, turn your computer on. Hit any key to get to the main menu. Sample song. You don't have to be a musician to make music. Press 1 to hear the sample song. When the sample song plays, you can see the music dancing across the screen. Hilarious. Very funny. Choosing instruments. So maybe we gotta choose an instrument. Maybe that's not enough. Okay, let's see. Let's do the harpsichord, which seems to be the first one. Oh, and it's already set to harpsichord, so that shouldn't be a problem. Is there anything in the buffer? There's not. Edit song. So I mean, edit, right? Let's just do one that actually plays. We know that plays, right? We know that plays. Wow, that is buffered up hardcore. Nothing. Weird. Try 5 instead of R. Okay. I think we tried that before with when we started making something in the deal, but let's try 5. Nothing. So that's kind of what I was at before, because I was like, we go to keyboard, piano, and when you start, you can do this. You can do it live, right? And that seems to work. That's given me all the joy that I've come to expect. But then when I try to play it, it just, when I hit R, that does, okay, that's a sharp. Uh-oh. There, okay. Now I'm just noodling. Okay, hit return. Nothing. All right. Keyboard piano by pressing 2. The main menu, turn to computer keyboard and piano. This white key is the keys from the G. We read all that. We played that. Edit and listen to song from the main menu. So what are you supposed to do at the end here? It just said, to see how it works, try the following tune. We did that. But then it just pops right over to edit song. Do you need to use modifier keys? That's an interesting question. Axel says, you don't need to be a musician to use it, just a PhD in computer science and sociology. What is going on? Why is this so difficult? It's got to be something. This is supposed to be for the Commodore 64, right? All right, nothing weird, right? So weird. Is it, is it because of emulation, maybe? Nowhere on screen does it say hit R, only the paper manual, which might be wrong for the software. Right. That's a good point too. So if we do all of that, then we hit this, and then we hit play song, right? It doesn't do anything. So it doesn't keep the keyboard piano information, and you'll notice that they're chunked out, right? 0 through 0, 1, and 2 are one section. That seems to be mostly like, real live stuff, sampling, choosing your instruments. But then it says set effects, edit song, and play song, right? So that's like the second one, right? Edit song first, says the Wraith. Okay, so instruments are chosen, right? And then let's go to edit song. If we go edit song, right, that puts us in edit mode. Now it says that edit and listen to song. From the main menu, press 4 to enter the edit mode. In this mode, you can easily enter a song using all 3 voices. The music maker will play each note as you enter it, allowing you to even input songs by ear. If you do not want the immediate notes, you can press F1. Press F1 again to get them back. You can listen to the whole song and change it. Your final composition can be saved on tape using your data cassette, as described later in the manual. Here's an example of to try entering. Just type it in as it is. Now, you heard what I said about the F1 part, right? If you do not want the immediate mode, okay, so I don't think I've hit anything there. But if I hit the 0, which is what it said, I think that's a 0. I'm assuming that's a 0. I'm hoping that's a 0. It looks like a 0. It smells like a 0. Or is it an O? Here, you take a look and you tell me. That's the reason why you put little lines through zeros and stuff. But that looks more like a 0 than a capital O. I'm looking for any capital O's that may be in here elsewhere that I could compare it to. But it looks like a 0 to me. What does 0 smell like? Peking Jen says the modern manual I found said there are known key position issues with the emulators like Vice, if that means anything to you. That's a good question. All right, so let's just try typing it in. So when I hit the 0, I'll hit it here. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't play the note. So I'm like, let's try the O. Okay. I'm hitting F1. No difference there. That's no difference. And it says, after we enter our little spill here, then press return and run the song by typing R. All right, so hit that. Oh, interesting. It did not like this composition. It's almost like it is dropped into some sort of, it's definitely a 0, says Axel. Okay, so let's try that. Is this zeros? 0, 0, 1, 0, and maybe it needs the full component. G, F, E, E, Hutton, F, F, E. All right, hit enter. Type run, says Warforge. Okay, we'll try that. Let's just try typing in R like it says. What the? What'd I do different? So, I mean, is it because maybe it has to be It has to be the full. Graph Dark says, oh, not hex if there is a G, right? All right. So I guess you have to have a set number of, yeah. Well, you did enter R, enter right, I did. So, yeah, I guess you have to do the full thing. Okay, Warforged, you keep telling me to do L4, F4, G sharp 4, all that. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. How do I type L4? Like, if I type L4 space F4, right, and then we hit enter. Oh, look at this. What is it? What did it bring up all this stuff for? What is? Oh, that's because L is a reserved word. It is a load, right? Yeah, does it require at least 4 inputs? I would assume so, right? Could be the 0010 by line number. Interesting. Yeah, maybe that's it. Is that supposed to be a line number? Interesting. Happy little trees. Happy little bits. Okay, let's okay. Axel says, what if you type 0010? The other look, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So 0010, and then we type in let's just see here. How many is that? So that's 4. Second set of 4. No, that's not the number I was going to count. So we got a block of 4 here, right? Then a second block. So it's actually, that's 11. That's 11 characters. And let's see, there's one G F E E F F E. That's only 7. What the hell? All right, let's do just a G. All right, like you guys said. All right, there. Let's hit a run. All right, look at you. Look, all right, maybe that's it. 0010. Maybe that is. Okay, so, all right, wait. 0010. That's telling us switches. These are switches. Voice 1 off, 2 off, 3 on, 3 off. Is that what it's doing, maybe? Is that what's going on? I bet that's what it is. So if we do 001 when we do G, will it then play G on both? So yeah, I think maybe that's it. Oh, it played. Yeah, because it played. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. Oh, that'd be a great drinking game, wouldn't it? List. Oh, wouldn't it be great? List. Is it? Oh, you're right. I think it's list instead of load. You're right. Yes, list. Look at that. It's played. Oh, okay. Don't need to know programming, except you do. You're using line numbers. I mean, it's not like real programming. You're still using line numbers. You got to understand the concept. That's not what I was getting at all. If you had said, but what a bunch, what a jerks. Now this makes more sense. It would have helped. It would have helped if they had put spaces. If they had said, look, do 0010, and then they did a space, and then they said, and then type in a keyword or something, right? And then you're like, okay, that makes sense. And yeah, right. Come on, man. Why you just say there were line numbers or something, for Pete's sakes? Just why you just say that? Bunch of jackanapes. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your time in the crazy house. All right. What was it? Was it run? Hit it, run. There it is. Son of a cracking. Oh, thank you, Denny7. Warp says you arrange these small loop building blocks in an ordered list. This tells the tracker which pattern to play on which channel. 1 melody, channel 2 equals bass, channel 3 drums. Yeah. Don't need to know programming, you jacking. But whatever. Why did they just say that? Why did they like subvert my what I would think by going, hey, Hey, no programming needed, yo. Hey, Omega 9. I know, right? Sounds like a lot of programming to me, too. And so, yeah. So the keyboard, piano. All right. All right. All right. All right. Try this. Try this. You keep saying L4, F4. Are you giving me what are those? I mean, I don't think you understand. I don't think I understand. Like, you're going to have to type it in verbatim. Like, do I type in the line number and then type in L4? Is that what you're telling me? And then a space and then F4? Is that what going to work? What is that? L4 is a quarter note. Oh, like, you think is that what it's supposed to be in the thing? Is that what it's supposed to do? Is that? Let's do a list. Because that doesn't look right. Because it just went bonk. I mean, what if no spaces here, maybe? I just want to do the first two here. Let's see. What is... All right, can you try AB? All right. A, B, 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 0, 0, 1, 0. And if I just sat down and maybe read... okay, so that's what you're... Okay, A, B... A, B. All right, so there we go. They only took F. If we get actual F, it would be a glorious day. Y'all, so the rest is the Axel Foley song. Okay, so okay, all right. So just that L4 is like a flag or something. Okay, so I'm gonna type it in, paste it in there one more time, and I'm gonna type it in just like you said. And how many can it keep on a line too? Because and I don't know. Let's see. L4 something. F4 G sharp. Where's my sharp at? Poops. Oh my gosh. G sharp. 4. F4. F4 A sharp. I'm assuming we don't need any type of difference between them, right? F4 D, and I'm probably typing in. So if I data insert incorrectly, let me know. I am typing sideways. It won't accept L4 or 4 only F. What? All right, let's see what that is. Let's just see where we're at so far. Ba 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 ba. Only L4 or 4 only F. All the F's. Warp says try this. Let's see here. By the way, you don't need the 0 0 at the beginning. F is flat. You get it now? Okay, well good. You'll have to explain it to me. Right, so let's see. So we don't need that. So let's clear the line. Let's clear the line. All right, we don't need the first 0 0, so we got an L now. See, if they had said you're gonna be programming, I would have been in programmer mode and thinking like a programmer. They didn't give me that. No sir. No sir. Oh, you're not driving me nuts. This is the kind of stuff I live for, man. This is figuring it out and to get my brain to wrap around stuff like this. I love this crap. This is what I do every day basically for a living. It's like you try what makes sense. You're like, okay, I've followed the directions. I've read the directions. They've set my expectations. Luckily, I'm a lot better at this in the real world, in modern hardware. I'm having to also time travel this time around, and I'm probably not doing something right, but that's okay. I'm going to keep typing. I'm just going to keep typing in until one of two things happens. Either everybody leaves or I cry. Whichever. Maybe both. Maybe both will happen. F4. How we doing on ad? We got an ad coming in about 6 minutes. Keep me abreast. Keep me abreast. Monkey says, I'm ready for all of them. The race says, just do F, G, F. So you want me to start over and just do those? Okay, let's try that then. All right. There we go. Now you're talking like me. Now that's how I'm going to be typing it in. F. Let's get some proof of concepts in here. F, F, A, F, D. I've actually heard every note on this one. So I guess the others are designators and not actual notes, which gets confusing because before on the keyboard, you press those and they work. So now we're in programming mode, essentially. I write PHP for a corpo. I love PHP. That's when I spent probably the most time on. Okay, all right. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, look, it added the 0 zeros back in. Look at that. Actually says, I don't get it now. Trying to work out the flats and the sharps. Yeah. Yeah, the 4S doesn't matter. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. And once again, I've talked about this in the past, too. You know, some people criticize streamers for having to play for talking, first off, apparently, but for having to play games on easy. And it's like, why are you playing games on easy? Imagine this. You're at your desk. You're doing your job. And then about 45 people show up while you're working. And they go, hey, man, I got a question for you. And hey, try this, man. Hey. You look just as dumb as me. Probably less. But still, you get the idea. It's, No, Shay, just love. That's right. Well, I know. You guys don't say that. I'm not saying you guys say that. I'm saying that people criticize streamers for that. This community is amazing. You guys never give me no shit. You guys let me play on easy all the time. Got another ad coming up here in a couple of minutes, and what we're gonna do during our next ad, we're gonna refill our drink a little bit. I think maybe put some more ice in it, but we're probably gonna we're gonna decorate our small composition notebook with some Commodore 64 stickers. What do you think about that? We'll see what we can do about maybe putting a couple of stickers on our composition book. This will be my new notebook that I keep on the desk. What do you think about that? Virginia says your typing ability is inversely proportional to the number of people watching you type. That is actually some pretty good math. That's right. What says, isn't that because you cultivated that kind of community? You're right. You're dang Skippy. You get back what you reap what you sow. Yeah. With this software, you might need something strong in it, says Axel. Ray says, just try A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And if you don't put numbers in there, it won't know what to do, right? So let's this is what we were doing before. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Actually, we might do some math also before it's over. But if I do that and I hit run, it's only going to play the things. Oh, wait, what? Did it? Okay, so it played that part. All right, so that's good. All right, so yeah, if you don't type in a line number at the beginning, it's just going to ignore it. Could have said that. Yeah, you got to sow it. You reap what you saw, baby. Now Tonda says you made your bed. Now you got to sleep in it. By the way, before we do go to ad, make sure this is probably the easiest way. The Wraith's making it super easy now, so be sure to give. Is Monkey around? Give a shout out to our good friend Monkey if you're around, please, and thank you to our good friend Tonda Gossa is a good friend of mine. I love hanging out with Tonda. He's a retro game streamer, and he will be streaming tomorrow if I am not incorrect. So we're going to try exactly what the Race said with this first one here. 0010. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to say 1. And I'm going to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So now that's starting to make more sense. I'm actually playing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm playing notes that actually make sense. All right. So if they had just said that to begin with, instead of saying the keyboard overlay does this, this, and this, if they had just said, hey, here's a line number, and then use a note, because that is programming and music. Those are the two things it says in the first line that you don't. What? All right. Tonda says it's a big game request weekend. Taz says if you want us to be more hard on you can. No, I do not. I do not. H to check the limit. What is H? That's not right. H to check the limit. Oh, to see if how far you can go. I got you. The H is okay. Yeah. That makes sense. So let's go 0, 0. We can just go 1, right? We don't do that anything. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, which would not be a which should not. Well, it would be the next level up, right? Maybe. All right. Yeah, I don't think it did it. So there you go. That's right. It didn't make a noise. It didn't make a noise. So the H is not there. So there you go. So that's starting to make a little more sense now. I think the fact that they were all like, don't even worry about programming. Don't even worry about knowing notes or anything. All right, about to start this ad here in a couple of seconds. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this Friday night. We're having a blast. Oh, you know what we should do though is we should play we need to play that disc 2 very shortly. We need to finish up on our demo from the scene as well. Maybe when the ad comes, when guys come back from the ad, we'll check out that second part of that. But in the meantime, while that ad is running for the next 3 minutes, we are going to, I think we should decorate our composition book with some of these stickers, right? So I got myself a little bitty composition book. This is a small version of the big ones. You remember, this one has 50 sheets, or 100 pages, I guess, front and back, right? Yeah, I saw these at the store because I was gonna do a full-size composition book because I felt like that was appropriate for what we're doing here with our cool little old school retro back to school kind of thing, right? Well, that was pretty cool. But we need to jazz this thing up. So as you can tell, I've already used a couple of these Commodore stickers. I got this with the Commodore 64 Ultimate. You see there's some stickers for the 8580, the 6581. Got some Moz chip technology there, right? Got some chicken lips. Got a data cassette recorder right there. We got a nice big Commodore 64 thing there. Got the scary chicken lips on that side there. Oh, look at this. This is the right shape and everything for a Commodore 64. Is it the right size too? Look at this. Oh yeah, Tonda is. Yeah, we need to give a shout out to Tonda Gasa. That's right. Look at that. Oh, and there's a Martin pipe. I'll take a look at that as well. Warped. If I missed that, are you on the Discord server, right? Look at that. That sticker is the same size as the badge on the Commodore 64. That's pretty cool, right? But yeah, I'll try to hang out with Tonda a little bit tomorrow. I do have an event that I got to go to. Ready? I like that one. There's the Commodore sticker. Thank you, Warforge. I love 8-bit. And so where Commodore? Where Commodore? What is that? So I guess where Commodore? All right. So I think I'm gonna put. I think we need to put. This will be our official. This will be our official 8-bit computer club book, right? For notes that we need to make. All right. And so I think it's appropriate that we apply our I love 8-bit on our composition book. I think it looks nice. I think it's a good look. I think it's a good darn look. Yeah, I love 8-bit. Boy, if we'd have only known back when we were in school, that would have been perfection. Hello, little professor. Hello, Mr. Professor. I'm still amazed that this is not a calculator and how I always thought it was, and it was not. So let's go to level 4. Let's take it all the way up. Let's wrap it all the way up to level 4. Let's set that, and then let's go. 7 plus 57. Oh my God, I don't know. What is that? That is the perfect number for a 64-bit computer, right? Is that not? Ooh, nailed it. Yeah. Take that, Professor. You think you're so darn smart. Welcome back. Hey, everybody, what'd you miss? Only the best part of the show. Just kidding. A little happy for Professor, says Omega. That's right. A little happy for Professor. Rocking out. The Ray says, are there any note modifier keys, maybe shift or function keys, etc.? Maybe test in the live mode? I believe there is. So in the live mode, it operates differently Then in the edit mode, which I think is what confused me, because the edit mode obviously more options right away, right? And I think the keyboard is supposed to work with that overlay. So let's go take a look at what a full version of the Music Composer would look like, because I do think I remember at least some of these coming with these overlays that you could use. So let's go take a look at Commodore 64 Music Composer. I think this is one of the ones that came with the overlay, right? Is this the Rob Hubbard? Is that who did it? Okay, so let's go take a look at eBay to see what they got there. I'm seeing the full boxes, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not the one with the keyboard overlay, is it? Let me go take a look at the images. I'll bring you along for the ride. Let's get this window capture pulled up. Yeah, there we go. You can see that there. And blink. Music Composer. What is this one? It's got a oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Is that like a modern version of it? That's pretty cool. What's the one with the overlay then? Unsure. I'm not seeing. Yeah, maybe it's never come with the overlay. Maybe I'm thinking about a different one. I'm probably thinking about a different one. What do you got, guy? What do you got, guy? What is that? What is all that crap? All right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. A happy little professor. A happy little professor. There we go. Burp, burp. Ah, there we are. All right. Let's get back to just noodling a little bit. I was hoping before Tank Girl would be here before too much longer. She might be out tonight. And I hate to play her trivia game without her being here, but we totally should. Okay, so let's go to the live mode. Let's go to the live mode. Hit that run stop. Keyboard. Keyboard piano. There we go. All right, let's see. Now, if I hit the J button here, it does that. Let's play A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so in this mode, that's not how that works. Huh. Axel says I placed the instructions into AI and it still hasn't got a clue. So watch this. So if you look, like in the edit mode, we're typing in stuff like, hey, we're using the A, B, C, what you would expect. In the live mode, it's different. So I guess everything is over on this side of the keyboard. So like if I hit A, we get nothing. B, nothing. C, D, whatever. G is the first one, I believe. So let's see. I think it was saying that. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right. Almost some chopsticks, right? Okay. Okay, so it goes down this far to the at. Oh, there's a modifier. Oh. Oh, we plus and minus. There's a little bit of a lag too. Okay, so there's just really two rows here, right? G, H, J, K, L. It goes down to there. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. And these are that's your white keys. Here's your black keys. We gotta skip here. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, bum, bum, bum. Okay, that's that. Then this one's nothing. The I is nothing. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's 2 different modes then. Why didn't you just say that? Yeah, there's our sharps and stuff too. Look. And now it's showing us our sharps and things. Okay. Okay. All right. I see. I see now. Okay. I think I'm getting it. I love the 8-bit do controller says was what? Take that. Take that. Can you do chords? I probably can now. Yeah, I think we probably could. So, oh, you know what? Maybe not. I tried to do a chord, and it only took one of the key presses. All right. Mega 9 says, I was looking at C64s around Canada. They are going like 450 CAD for working condition. Anyway, just download an emulator. I can feel that. I feel that. I am with you 100%. All right, so this thing's a little more complicated than that initial statement would have you believe. It is very cryptic, in my opinion, and maybe I'm just stupid. But it's very possible I'm just stupid. But yeah, if you get a little further down, so like here's some instructions here. So let's do a run stop. This is the next section under the edit, listen to song. And so if we go to edit and then we do a list to see if we still have that there, we do. And if we start with this line this time, according to what they say, you know what? I'm gonna clear it out. I'm gonna clear it out. 0010, right? 0010, and we go to. Oh, I didn't do it right. I don't think that's what I did. Let's just do it this way. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. There we go. And it says do this number here for whatever reason. I don't know why they like that line number so much, but we'll do like it says. V1, the V followed by number 1, 2, or 3 tells the music maker which voice to use for the following notes. Okay. So the V followed by a number. All right. And so then we do EV. So this is voice. Okay, so we're saying, okay, so let's break this down. Why just put spaces in your darn programming? Just own it. All right. I guess we can use spacing. So voice 1 is going to play an E. Why didn't you just do it like that? And then instead of running this into some kind of long line, because then the next is like voice 1 is an E, voice 2 is a sharp. Houdini 7 says in the 8-bit world, spaces are expensive. This is true too. But for writing it, you could write it out and then tell me that, right? And so then we do a sharp G. So I'm assuming the sharp that will tell it to do a sharp, right? So, oh boy, I just messed that up. 2 times voice 2 and then a sharp G. So we got a voice 1 is an E, then voice 2 is a sharp G. Maybe that's how you can make your chords, right? And then we're back to voice 1 again. Okay. 1, 2, and 1, 2. So it's using 2 voices. 2 voices. Okay. That's fine. So let's just run that. That's how you do it. That's how you make the chords. I don't know how you can do it in the other, but there you go. All right. So now it's starting to make a little more sense. Now it's starting to make. Why didn't they just say that, Axel? Why? Why did they make it so freaking difficult? It's showing me this is the line they showed me, right? Here, type this in. And I mean, and then each time they give you a new chunk, they give you just a little bit more information, but they never once say, "Hey, this is the first bit's programming line," and then that G is not actually a G, is it's whatever. But yeah, whatever. I know, but that's fine. I'm used to doing a lot of work for 8-bit computers, to make them function. But you gotta give me a head start, man. You can't you can't throw me a line and could have just said, hey, look, you know what? We don't want to put no stinking spaces in here, right? Those are expensive. So hey, we're gonna write it out here. Then we're going to break it down, right? Was paper that expensive? So then we got a voice 1 is the E, and then voice 2 is going to be another G sharp, right? So that's fine. Another G sharp. So we're working our chord progression here, right? There we go. And let's hit a run. Bum bum. Wait, is that right? That's an E. Is that supposed to be an E again? Okay, so yeah. So the same thing. If you had broken it down, I would have seen that. One is an E. Okay. 1E. Yep. It goes forward. This is much easier to read now that I know what the freak I'm reading. Houdini7 says, editor, hey boss, we should put spaces in the manual. Boss, no, someday in the future some fool will get hours of content from deciphering our manual. Well, Axel says, you know what they say, bad documentation is worse than no documentation at all. Jeebus. Zoe says, I wish to register a complaint in my best Monty Python voice. I wish to register a complaint. We need to watch some Monty Python one night. We need to do that. Oh, how are we doing on an ad? We haven't run into an ad, have we? I think we've done 2 ads so far. Oh, we're still doing pretty good on ad time. Yeah, we watched our stupid ad. Crozy, what's up? Before Pagan Gent says, I think before Tank Girl made this is similar to her trivia game in capitalization. What says bad documentation? It's Timeless Crozy. What's going on, my friend? How is your Friday, Saturday going? Welcome into a wonderful night of education as we educate ourselves on this impossibly obscure music composer for the Commodore 64. We've been letting the professor sit here and judge us all night. We also been trying some Frosty, right? Trying a little Frosty drink. It's been a good night. Love the Star Control episode. One of my favorite games. I had so much fun, Crozy, and just like always, every week, as I say, not enough time to play all the cool video games that I want to play. Axel says I can safely say one of the cross beams has gone skew on Treddy. On Treadle. I said it wrong on Treadle. I said it wrong. Yeah, we're just chilling. Yeah, the bird is definitely dead on Mega 9. God, I haven't watched any Monty Python in forever. I don't even know how to do good impressions anymore. I gotta consume mass quantities. Wes says I gotta head off. Have fun. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, very good. Yeah, we're just gonna get music in here. Now that we know what the hell we're doing. Anybody want to try Axel Foley again? So I think I get it now. I think I get it. I think I know what I'm doing. It is starting to make sense to me. Yeah, because we're playing a G now, right? That makes sense, right? G and then G sharp. We're playing an E. E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Mega 9 says, wait, we know what the hell we're doing? Did I miss something? Yeah, I mean, now it makes sense. The Pagan Gent says, Brian, is the Commodore 64 Mini worthwhile? Yes. And I can say this as well. Oh boy, let me see here. Let me pull this up. This one has been on sale on Woot recently. I'm not sure how the OG Mini Brown bin is. But I can say that I've had a lot of fun with this one. This one is the Commodore 64 Mini Black Edition. They've had this one on Woot pretty good bit lately. And it mostly has new games. Now, you can load old games on a thumb drive, but this one has a bunch of the new games. And some of them are real bangers. Yeah, Les Mini PC, Les Plus, Les French, Les Oui Oui. Yeah, the black, the black edition, $65.99 on Woot. Definitely, yes, I will. Yes, do it. Crozy just says the older C64 Mini has some bad audio lag. Interesting. Okay, and your buddy has also noticed some input lag. Interesting. I haven't tested that fully. Can you plug full keyboards into that? You can. You can plug in a full-size USB keyboard right into this, and if you're really wanting to get the cool experience, I suppose, right? Matter of fact, that was one of the first things I did before the Ultimate came out. I had gotten the Commodore 64 Mini and also the Maxi from Retro Gaming Limited, excuse me. And I picked up the 8-bit do. I saw you guys were talking about the 8-bit doos earlier, and this is one that I picked up. It is a Commodore 64 style 8-bit do keyboard. Does not have all the, the pesky ASCII little pesky characters and all that stuff on it, but Crows get to be up to 6 a.m. for my kids' game. Wah. But one of the things I liked about getting the keyboard is this here. This is pretty cool. This is so we can take a look at this. We can go, hey, little professor, what do you think about this keyboard here, man? Look at this. We can even turn this on, and it can operate as either as a number pad, so you can get your little extended pad here for your keyboard, right? Do that, or I think it's I don't think I ever realized that. I did not realize that. Wait, look at that, it's magnetized. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. But it functions as just a calculator. I think you can just turn it right like that, and you can just type like a little calculator. I spelled it backwards. Spoobs. Spoobs. There you go. Very nice. Nice keyboard. Yeah, but the race says, so goal is to translate Axel F into max 3 voices at a time tune. Yeah, do it. Kill it. Oh, did you already type it in? 5318008. Oh, yeah, that's what I should have done. It needs to be boobies. I'm so out of practice. With my let's do that. And it should be 5318008. There you go. You bunch of pervies. There you go. That's the way you're supposed to do it. Double jinx. Drink yourself a frosty cola. Nice. Booby slave. Fetch me my Mingo phone. Retrieve me my Mingo phone. I was really hoping that before Tank Girl would be here so that we could play some more of her trivia. Let's watch just a few seconds of the lava lamp as it floats up and down, and boobless is Axel. I remember doing that one too, and typing hello. What is hello? It's like 4 for the H, 3 for the E, 110 or something like that, but backwards. Wee. It's like it gets down there and it's like, oh, it's hot down here. Go to the top. No, it's too hot. I'm cooling off. Look how fast it's cooling off. Just coming right back down. Yeah. Oh, I'm coming up. Blorp. That's right, Zoe. Got ourselves a lava lamp. Lava. You love yours? Yeah, I have fun with mine. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, there you go. The music composer. What we should do next, though, is we need to watch the second part of this here. So we started our demo tonight, so we're on disc 2. Let's see here. This is one of the lab, one of the most recent and most voted for, I believe, or highest is number one with a bullet over on Commodore Scene DB. Let's listen to disc 2. of this one here. A little lava lamp time. Warning, flashing lights, and chill out music. Yeah, we watched the disc 1. Look at this. Oh, that is so cool. That is so freaking cool. Hondo, what is up? Elysium? I'm jealous of that emoji, Tonda. Love it. Yeah, monkey. Vectrix mode enabled. This rocks. Statistically improbable. Ah, pocket protectors. Pocket protectors. Oh, nice hand. Did you draw that? Oh. Shredded. Shredded. Redacted. So much to read. Meanwhile, at the lab. I love 8-bit. How about you, Professor? Six, 7. So 2026. Hilarious. 6, 7, 8. Nice. China says, the music is talking to me, man. $16. Numbers, what do they mean? Yeah, Mega, this is a modern version, but totally possible to do an all Commodore 64's PAL anyway. Yeah, somebody probably just assembled this. I'm not saying someone didn't use a more modern insert side 3. There you go. There's side 2 of the lab. We've been listening to that one. That one is released by Elysium, a C64 demo that was released this year at the X 2026. And it took achievement. It took number 1 in the C64 demo competition. Look at that. Nice. I really like that one. That one's a good one. That's a gooder. That's a gooder right there. Let me tell you what. Let's see here. All right. Got that. Let's take a look real quick. What is that? Windows capture? Yeah, we can turn that one off for now. I'll leave it on. I'll just leave it on. Why turn it off? Why be so cruel? Why be so cruel? That's not the right one. We need to know not to look at the flashing lights, man. All right. We put stickers on the things. We did the other things. What else we got lined up for the 8-Bit Computer Club tonight? Let's take a look here. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. We got our demos. We talked about the phone. We had mentioned just briefly that, 192K, right? Insane in the membrane. We mentioned Star Control. We played a little bit of this past week on the Play Retro show. It was good times. Whoop. And I believe I was playing it with this controller. So we're going to fire it up just for a second, just to show you guys what we do on the 8-Bit Computer Club. What we do on the Play Retro show. From the 8-Bit Computer Club, we do a game every week. This next week, we're playing a not 8-Bit Computer game. We're playing, there you go, shows. Thank you, Monkey. We're playing Devil May Cry from the PS2. So I'll pop that out on Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for us to play a little bit of that. And what else? But yeah, we played Star Control for the Play Retro show this past week, and we played it on here on the Commodore 64. And what else we played it on? The arcade version that was on the PS2. This is taking a really long time to load. Probably because I don't have Jiffy DOS turned on or anything else. Omega 9 says, that does hurt my soul a little that Devil May Cry is retro now. Yeah, look at that. PS2 era. Devil May Cry was the first one. Yeah, that's... Can you believe it's been that long? What is it, we're in 25th year or something like that? It's been a minute. Star Control from Accolade. I'm not hearing there it goes. Don't you love these old loading screens? Makes you feel like you're going insane. Active. There we go. And let's see, we need to go here next to practice melee. Let's go to practice. Let's practice a little bit. No, let's go to melee. Let's just melee this bad boy up. Are we hierarchy or alliance? Doesn't matter. We'll go random on both. No, let's, I'm going back to random. And I think just, what is it? Okay. No. How do you go to the next screen? Oh, wait. This is like 2-player. I didn't set the players up. I forgot about that. Oh, that's actually a lot more complicated than I thought. Trust me. We played it. It was fun. There you go. Steve, over YouTube. User, what's up? I learned math on LP in kindergarten. Great thumbnail. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, Little Professor. We were checking him out earlier. We do have Little Professor still lined up. Thank you for that thumbnail. Yeah, it was a good one, right? Look at that. Got Little Professor right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Listen to that. What was that all about? I don't know. That was something redeemed. But where was it redeemed at? Thank you so much for that. Dang Little Professor really likes to jam. Yeah, I know, right? What was that? Where did that pop up at? What channel was that on? Was that like an alert I had on Botrix or something, maybe? Oh, you know what? Yeah, because I got the things pulled up over it. That's why. Thank you for the member. Thank you so much, user. What is that? Boy, that is a lot of letters and numbers. Thank you, user. I love it. Sile. Boy, I'm sure that's some kind of written out thing. But yeah, look at this. We got the little professor. Thank you so much for that. I had forgotten I had that alert. So thank you for making use of that very much. Got a new member in. Yes. Here we go. Look, level 1. That's the only level I'm good at, right? And so you just hit the go button. Go. Then you say 0 plus 3. I think that's the 3. I think we did that. And you would just keep going until you got your high score. Yeah. Got this one. This one came out of the Goodwill out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I think that's a 4. It is. And yeah, good times from the little professor. Good shape. Look at this. This thing held up really well. Look at that. Takes 9-volt battery, though. I didn't have any on hand, so I had to go get one. I hope it means nothing. That means everything. It means everything, right? There you go. That's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, if you never had one of these back in the day, they were a lot of fun. Me and Tonda, actually Tonda been talking about it on his channel. And I did a little search on eBay, just get a little, a little memory bump. And I added one to my watch list. I know it was just up the street from me. And I didn't think too much more about it. And then they sent me a message earlier this week, or an offer, excuse me. And they said, here's a price you can't refuse. The little professor came home and I got 10 out of 10, baby. Look at that. Yeah. We're just playing level 1. You could set it to higher levels. It'll go up to level 4. I believe that's as high as it will go. It does not function as a calculator. My memory was bad on that. Yeah, it's logic in your hands. It's just logic in your hands. And so, yeah, I was totally wrong about that part. Look at that. That's 104, right? That is a 44, right? So I'm actually going. Oh no! Wait. What is? How do I type? Can you not type in 104? Is that not? Do I not? Oh, do I do it back? No, I would do it that way, right? Wait, why can't I type in a 1? Is that not how that works? Do I need to? Do I need to hit something different? 1. Oh, maybe I held it too long. That's why I probably held the 1 too long. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, level 4. Let's go. Oh, thank you so much. Good game on that one. Got all 10. We got our lava lamp over here too. Been doing some Commodore 64ing. We got our frosty drink. We're having a good Friday night. We love 8-bit because this is the 8-bit computer club. Yeah, we do. So thank you and welcome and thank you in. Words are hard for me right now, doing all that math. Sector says, whoa, I haven't seen one of those in years. Yes. Tom, I'll have to let you, we'll have to get you one too. We'll have to get you one as well. We'll have to send you one. I think you should type the new watcher into Music Maker. It might play Axel F. Okay. Oh yeah, talk about how awesome Tondagosa is, and I'll do it. Tondagosa is amazing. Don't forget to follow our friend Tondagasa, who's over there on Saturdays and Sundays and throughout the week, doing retro gaming. One of my good friends that we got to hang out with recently at the arcade at Quarters Arcade in Salt Lake City, Utah. That was amazing. I can't wait to hang out again. When are we going to do it? Come on. When's it going to be? Time for Tonda and me to play some more pinball. Maybe we'll head up to that. Thank you, user. Just gift a membership. Thank you so much. User, thank you so much. Lunar Spork, what's up? Welcome in. Received a membership. Oh, thank you. Look at Lunar Sport. Look at you getting the membership on YouTube. Getting the upgrade. Thank you so much. Yeah, so what was it doing? Oh, we need to head up to Galloping Ghost Arcade. August, you think? Very good. Yeah, let's go. Let's go hang out and play some pinballs and see if we can get some high scores. I got to go back and play some more Pokemons. I got to beat the Pokemons. All right, let's see here. And I also got to get my Guardians of the Galaxy score up. Not doing good. Not doing good. All right, so you guys think you have Axel Foley figured out for our music composer on our Commodore 64 cart. Let's see if we can come a little closer to that now that we understand a little bit about how this stupid editor works. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put in a 1 for our line number. And I know you guys have been working and noodling the Axel Foley. I'm going to take a look to see if on the Discord server anyone's posted anything. Warforge has posted something earlier. Holy smokes. I posted a big old Axel F for the Commodore 64, a full program for typing that in. Got to get that. That also reminds me, maybe we need to do some programming sure enough next week, Axel Foley. Axel, maybe we need to do that next week. We talked about doing some programming, and maybe we could type in this Axel Foley, and we could finally do the Lego Batman program that people are finding in the Lego Batman game, and type that one in to see how that works. Warforge, thank you for sending that out. Music Studio, I'll have to take a look at that as well. I think I've seen this Music Studio for that. Warp, I'll have to take a little closer look at that. Let me take a look to see here. Oh, somebody's been doing some crafting corner stuff as well. Oh, I gotta come back and check this out. Boy, I gotta go back and read what Zoe says. It is worth investigating how to look after a garment made from 100%. The 4 scarves I knitted are all made from 100% wool yarn. We'll have to get back into that. 8-Bit Computer Club on the Discord server. Oh yeah, you guys are asking about the Commodore 64 Mini. The Prime Days retro gaming deals are live until midnight. Dadgummit! I don't need more. I need more. Do they have that? A couple of those Atari systems as well? I don't need another one. Stop it, Brian. Run back to the thing. Axel Foley is one of my usernames for a Super Serial secret account. Ooh, I do love me some Super Serial. Oh, thank you. Look at you also giving out user. Thank you so much. I'm going to say a name. Sail. Yes, there we go. User Sail. Is that close enough? Received. Oh, look at that. Ryan Zenter just got a membership gift. Thank you so much. Dropping all the love. Thank you so much. Monkey says, end up buying a Game Sir Cyclone 2 controller for my bro and myself. Very good. I'm going back to see if Warforge typed all of that in earlier. Didn't Warforge give us some type in for that Axel Foley in this setup? I probably could just look it up. Nonsense username. That's right. Restream. It's good though. It's good. I'll just call you user. User. Thank you, user. Thank you, user. It's the perfect username. No one suspects a thing. All right. So, hey, look, greetings, programs. All right. How about this? In honor of our good friend Before Tank Girl, who is not currently here, we're going to run through real quick the floppy disk she gave me. All right. So she gave me a floppy disk. She gave me many floppy disk, actually. But this was one that was important to her because this is one of the ones that she used to make a trivia thing. And I want to show you this because we're going to talk about the application that Before Tank Girl used. 5 1/4. Hot, baby, hot. I'm going to put this into my 1571 under the desk. Sometimes we show it on screen, but this week it is below. Of course, we got to take out print shop, right? Because we have print shop in there. We're doing some dot matrix printing earlier. Right, got to take that out. Is it side 2 or side 1 that this was on? Do you guys remember? I think it's side 1. I could be wrong. And let's get back to this. Omega 9 says, I can smell that disc. I can smell what the brine is cooking. All right, so we'll have to turn off for a second here. So we're using our Commodore 64 Ultimate right now. We got a cart plugged in with the Music Composer. We're going to take that out. My God, that is a snug fit. And we are going to plug in our Super Serial cable. I am close. Keep on MBing me. I'm so close. The whole the whole KB hotness. That's right, man. Let's see here. Let's get can I get it? Oh, there we go. I did it. I did behind it. I got it. I knew I could do it. Yeah, we got had to get that Super Serial cable back there on the back side of the Commodore 64 Ultimate, right? Let's get this turned back on. Perfect. Little Professor is watching and judging as he should. All right, and let's see. Now we should be able to do a load. We're going to look at the directory because I can't remember. Oh no, wait. Is it on? It is on. I rebooted. I plugged in the serial. Let's try another reset just to see. I think I did plug it back into the back of the fly. Yeah, Russian attacking. We should do that one. I got we played Rustan not too long ago. You ever heard of a game called Beachhead? Beachhead is one of my all-time favorite games. It is still 8, right? You know what? I think I might have. Did I force? Oh, look at me. Look at me typing stuff bad. Is it going? It ain't going. Oh, I did a 1 again. I inverted it. All right, so let's take a look at this. Let's make sure that it's got the right address, right? Rampart is Super Wicked. Yeah, that's a great one too. We need to play that one for another show I do called the Play Retro Show. Yeah, this one's at 8 already, so maybe if we take that one out there, then maybe, just maybe, we'll get a load like we was expecting. Oh, dude, we could totally. Oh, okay. So, all right. So we got 2 episodes of 8-Bit Computer Club that we can outline a little bit. So one of the things we're going to do this next week is plan for the second half of the year. We need to do a request line, right? We need to play some games for request. We need to do some programming. Need lots of programming actually, but I'm going to try to do a lot of that off screen and maybe just give you sections of it because it can get kind of tedious watching someone program completely from scratch. I'm going to do some assembly, maybe outline it a little bit in BASIC because we're planning on making a lemonade stand, which was written, I believe, in BASIC. And so yeah, too many drives. Oh, what? I love turtles. User says, I am a turtle expert. Yes. I've been watching, I don't know if we're joking around about the turtle expert, but it'd be great if you really were a turtle expert. I've been watching is it Nat Geo that's been doing the Disney Animal Kingdom stuff, and I was watching all the leatherback turtles make it to the ocean. That was kind of cool. Tana says, DJ, please pick up your phone. We're on a request line. All right, so let's take a list here. What we got? This is the Herb CD. We got a Sid, Volcano, Piano. Oh, got some tiny stuff. These are some sprites that before Tank Girl did. She did a turkey. I wonder if that banner is 1525. I wonder if that's real banners. What is the trivia? There it is, Trisha's trivia. So we can just do a load, and we can just do should be enough there. And then I'm gonna load it into the memory where I'm assuming it's supposed to be. I'm not sure if it has to be loaded into one, but we'll see. Surfer Dude Turtles from Finding Nemo, says the Wraith. I mean Apple IIe turtle. Hey, look at that. I got you now. We do have an Apple IIe. I picked up one just not too long ago, user, and I was having a good time for about 30 minutes. And then if you've had one more recently, The Riffa caps in that thing, is it Riffa? No, that's not right. Anyway, there's some capacitors in the power supply that just burn up. They're paper type capacitors, and they just smoke it up. They smoke it up. I ordered some replacement parts, and they're here, and I've got to just fix it up a little bit. So we are going to explore some 8-bit computer Apple IIe stuff. Cryptic Skill says, I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. All right, let's see. Let's get Trisha's game here. So I have this trivia software somewhere. I'm not sure what it's called, and it may just be called Commodore Educational Software. It was essentially for, like, see, teachers and students. You could create trivia questions for your students, and so I'm gonna make the links available to this. Thank you, user. Look, user just giving so much love tonight. Thank you so much, user, for giving Hitman Bob a membership gift. Welcome in, Hitman Bob, if you're checking this out later. Thank you so much, user. Having a good Friday. Thank you. So you're making it amazing. So thank you very much for that. But we're gonna post on the Discord server and several other places where you guys can make your own trivia quizzes. What is Before Tank Girl here? Yes, into the back class, take notes. I've been waiting because we was wanting to wait till you were here. We've been playing a lot with the music composer tonight that you sent us. In some ways, I wish you could have been here, but it was much more hilarious that you weren't, because you probably could have guided us into a few things on what we were doing wrong. But our exploration of doing it wrong was pretty great. So here we go. We got the trivia quiz that you guys can also make your own trivias, and we'll play them here on the show. But we're gonna play Trish's show how it works. We're gonna play Before Tank Girl's quiz here. Student instructions, we don't need none of that. Teacher instructions, we don't need none of that. We're just gonna go straight to the trivia. But usually you would do modification of program and you would make your own trivia. But we'll provide links and instructions on how to do that. Maybe we'll go over it just a little bit. Oh, really? Before Tank Girl says, my dad decided to go watch my nephew play sports. I said, no, thanks. It's kind of warm outside. I don't know how it is where you are, but I know it's hot where I am. Oh, we're having so much fun, Axel. All right, so okay, so that was one of the things I was curious about. So when you make these trivias, I was curious if it rotated randomly from the pool of questions and answers, or if it was always the same questions in order. I don't remember if this was the first question. I don't think it was. What was stolen from the Louvre on August the 21st, 1911? Yes, you may help, because I don't know the answer to this one. Omega 9 says it's 19 degrees here waiting for summer, and that's 19 degrees Celsius, by the way, if you didn't know. Yeah, I was hoping so. Unless you're in, it's wintertime in Australia and New Zealand, right? I haven't seen our New Zealander tonight, but we have several New Zealanders and several Australian. I don't believe they're here tonight, though. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. I love that you guys are saying, I get to say, Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, Mona. In Canada. Oh, that's I guess, is that okay in Canada? 19 degrees Celsius. I guess that's all right. Yeah, now you know what it is, but now you got to guess, did this is case sensitive, spacing sensitive, and case sensitive. So is the Mona Lisa, which I've never actually thought about, is Mona Lisa, that's right, we gotta do some Slick Rick. Uncle Ricky, tell us a bedtime story. Yeah, that's so good. It's Superfly. What was stolen from the Louvre on August 21st? We know it's Mona Lisa, but I've never thought about it. Is Mona Lisa her first and last name, or is it one Mona Lisa? Is that like a first name? I'm not sure, but we're gonna try it. Mona and the Lisa. I know what you're saying. I'm with you. That's incorrect. So I'm gonna go all lowercase this time. We get 3 guesses before we fail out. All right, we got it. So I'm gonna say, oh, the Mona Lisa. That's right. We got theed. We got theed. It is. That's the one bad thing about this trivia. Well, first of all, before Tank Girl put this under geography, which is brilliant. And and it is word spacing and capitalization specific. You got to put exactly what 12-year-old before Tank Girl put in here, right? Not just a Mona Lisa, says Houdini 7. You have to follow Madonna. Love it. There are no winners, only losers in Trish's trivia. That is a brilliant line. Oh God. Oh my God. I would not. That's actually that actually sounds like an interesting twist. The Wraith. Mixed capitalization. Oh my God. I know, right? Houdini 7, can't believe this program didn't have AI to parse the answer. All right. Oh, you already given us the answer. Okay. What's the process of splitting atoms called? Well, according to before Tank Girl, fission may or may not be the answer. And we're going to go all lowercase fission. So let's take a look to see. Is it Hondo says fusion. And then before Tank Girl corrects, maybe frission. Maybe some frission. Capital F. Leisure Suit Larry says the user was on my Mac in 86 and had an encyclopedia and no timer. Dude, that is great. We haven't played Leisure Suit Larry yet. We need to go back and play. That's one of the ones we need to do for the Play Retro show. Man, like computers from that time, you might not even have a clock, period. All right, here we go. Let's try fission. Fission. Boom. Correct. We got it. Boom. Fission. Just like 12-year-old before Tank Girl. Is there only one answer? And there are all kinds of answers. Who knows? What German city is famed for a scent it produces? Polo. No. How about Noir? Cologne, says for Tank Girl. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Rust, says Axel. Drakkar. That's what I was going to say. Drakkar Noir. Tank Girl was epic. You're absolutely right, user. Loved her. I hate that I love Tank Girl. Our before Tank Girl and the comic and even the movie. I love all the Tank Girl stuff. And I'm a little sad, not to get too modern in today's, but I'm a little sad that the Supergirl movie is getting such crap. Sector 7 says Hamburg, also a smell, but I'm going to go with cologne, and I'm going to think that maybe you didn't capitalize it. I'm going to go Colgate. Oh, come on. Is that how you spell cologne? Am I spelling it wrong? Cologne. That's hilarious. User says my last 3 Y's were tank. I spelled it right. I just got to put that cap in it. Do it with the cap, said Graph Dark. Do it with the cap. Do it with the cap. All right, let's do it. Let's do a cap. Collagen. Collagen. Yes. It was proper noun and all. That's right. That's right. That's a good point. It is a city, and young before Tank Girl would have known that it needed to be capitalized since it is a name, right? What is Margaret Houlihan's nickname? I know this fictional character from MASH. I know this one. Yeah. Yeah, I see some people also know, but now we've got to figure out, did 12-year-old before Tank Girl think it was one word or 2 words, Sector 7? And capping, who knows? Chicken lips or hot lips? That's a good question. Let's see here. Full Nick. All right. What is Margaret Houlihan's? Is that how you spell her name, by the way? Houlihan's nickname. Were you a MASH fan at the time? Because you create these trivia questions too. Oh, you okay? Before Tango says, "Oh, I was a huge fan, but who knows what I put." Loving it, loving it. Bacon lips, says Zoe. So we're gonna go with proper nickname, hot nips. No, I meant hot lips. Welcome to the cozy clean stream. Hot lips. Oh, all right. So what do we think? I think we're only getting 2 guesses here. Do we think is a two-worder, or she was such a badass? I agree, user. Absolutely. Let's see. Hot lips. Zoe says hot lips. We're going two. We're going two words still, but we're going to capitalize each of them. Tonda confirms two, caps on those. Do three. Makes sense. The hot lips, says Tonda. Correct. It was hot lips with a capital H and a capital L. Hot lips Houlihan. That's right, the Wraith. That's right. That's right. That's why they call her that. Plus, she had hot lips, right? Oh no, we already saw this one. So wrong answers only. So we're gonna go with what are we thinking? What's our wrong words only? Wrong answers only. We're not gonna have this one anyway. So Hamburg. All right, so let's go Hamburg. We're gonna go all lowercase. Why not? Incorrect. Stinky McStinktown. We're gonna go with Stinky. Hamburg is a very popular one. Stink butt. It's one word. I like it. It is capitalized. I'm going with stink butt. Stink butt. Oh, it's incorrect. The answer is Kalajny. All right. What country? Your bad spelling on display here for all to see. Before Tank Girl, which country? That's how we say it around here. Which country owns the Azores? Which country does it? Come on, everyone. Everyone knows this one. Graph Tark says, you can't patch that, man. Country. Which country music? Portugal. User says, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. This is a mystery to me. I took funny Portugal. All right, this could be Portugal. All right, let's go with Portugal. Let's see if the country owns the Azores. It must have been late that night. Correct. We did it. You tried to subvert us and you failed. How many sheets of paper are there in a ream? We did this one and I can't remember. I think it was 100. Is that what we said? 500, says Sector 7. I guessed the right country before Tank Girl. Before Tank confirms 500. Everybody remembers how to get reams of paper, apparently, except for me. 500. I just learned that this year, and I'm almost 50, says Graph Tark. User confirms 500. All right, let's say 500. Do I need to put, what is the 500? Is it the 500? Maybe it's the 500. You think? No. All right, let's just see if we can get 500 on here. Correct. Remember when we used to be concerned about stacks of paper? I miss it. What term applies to space devoid of matter? Oh, look at you getting all sciencey and geography. Tana says the A500. That would have been a good answer. Reams of it. Vacuum. Yeehaw, says user. Oblivion. Yeah, vacuum. A term. That would be politician. Four Tank Girl says I had a sub to Popular Science. We need to get back to our compute magazines too. Mega 9 says a Viacom. Mr. Badpoor says vacuum. I'm going to go vacuum as well. Not a proper name though, so I see a lot of capitalizations on the vacuum. So let's see. What do you think? A vacuum? Not a proper, but we'll see. Incorrect. Oh, I think we'll have to go the lowercase vacuum of space. What do you think? The lowercase vacuum, or is it the vacuum? There we go. We got it. I don't think it was a mood. I think I'm seeing a very specific conscious effort to capitalize proper nouns and things, and then if they're not, I think you have not capitalized them. I think I am getting what? Where would you find? I don't know, Water Boy. Where would you find the medulla oblongata? Well, Mama says that this trivia quiz is the devil. Typo Pattern says, before Tank Girl, I think some from Trivial Pursuit. That's right. You said you had borrowed some of them from the Trivial Pursuit. That's really good. The dang old brain, says the monkey. Before Tank Girl says brainstem or just brain. The brain or Brian. Houdini 7 says on a 1980s rock album, or the Brian. Is it the Brian maybe? Unsure. Did we? Oh man, we just had an ad and I didn't even see it. I hate that for those who suffered through that. But we're gonna keep moving forward. Pinky and the brain, dough. I'm gonna put dough. All right, so I'm gonna put. Where do you find the? I'm just gonna put brain, but I think the brain may be the answer. What basic did have a lower? Omega 9 getting serious. I'm going to turn some trivia over to you, Omega 9, so you can give us some good incorrect. You guys think the brain, or you think is, or you think I think it's the. I think it's the. The question is, did you capitalize it? Before Tinker says you can go in and change the no. No, I will never go in and change the question and answer on this. Never. You think the brain? The brain. All right. I would never touch perfection. Never. The brain. Incorrect. What are we going to get? The brain, lowercase the. Dang it. You got me. You got me again. Don't. I'm not answering this one. I'm giving a J. No. Get out of here. I'm not answering the county. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again. You can forget it. Yeah, I know what the answer is. I know what your answer is. Oh, here we go. What's the largest city between Ireland and Canada? Wait. What kind of weird question is this? Where's the largest city geographically between Ireland and Canada? What city exists between Ireland and Canada? I don't think that's what it means. I think the question is asking between Ireland and Canada. If you were to include cities only that exist in Ireland and Canada, which is the largest city of those two? Is that maybe? Yeah, Reykjavik. I like that word, says before Tinker. Axel says something in Greenland. New York City. You think that's maybe it? You think that's Reykjavik 20? You get to Canada before New York City. Okay, we'll try. Or is it lowercase, you think? Reykjavik. Did I spell it right? Reykjavik. I think I got it. All right. The Nook. Press space. Incorrect. No, to south. Capital R. Okay, we need to capital it. Okay, capital it because it's a capital or largest city. It's not. Okay, capital. Okay, how do I spell it again? I've already forgotten how to spell it. MayorMcCheese says rake. Is that how you say it? It's a capital too. Rake. How come I can't spell this? I'm like, I got no memory commitment for this word, this name, this city. Reykjavik. Is that right? Go MayorMcCheese. Always go MayorMcCheese. Did I spell it right? All right, here we go. Oh, look at this. You got it. MayorMcCheese comes through, pulls through in the clutch. Look at that. Amazing. Woo, look at us. Oh, we got this one, though. We remember this one, right? Yeah, good game. We already got this one. We're on number 12. All right, this is going to be our last one, and then we will watch we'll watch the last bit of the Commodore scene, the lab, Riverdale with a bunch of A's, says Tanagasa. I'm going to say that it was uppercase. Is it the Riverdale, maybe? The Riverdale High School. Graftark says, type in Riverdale High School. Or Riverdale. Yeah, look at that. We did it. Natatorium, we've talked about that one. All right, so what you guys can see is here, this is, I'm trying to remember what this application is called. Is it just called, it's not called Commodore Educational Software, is it? I mean, I guess it could be. Let me take a look. Commodore Educational Software. Let's also take a look at the back end real quick. I want to see what it does. I don't want to accidentally see all the questions though. This program may be easily modified to ask questions that relate to the teacher's present course outline. Lines 1540 through 2320 contain the data for each question. The first statement is the question, and the last is the answer to the question. Okay. All right. Change the number of questions. Okay, this is examples. Okay, so this is what you'll have to do in the back end. Lame nerd names. So much fun, Graphtart. I have a playable Axel Foley, kinda, says Axler. Let's try that just real quick. And then we'll do it, because we've been trying to get this Axel Foley. If we got just a little bit of a demo on that Axel, that would be amazing. So, and we'll also get a chance for Before Tank Girl to see this in action, which she probably hasn't seen in many a year, possibly, or maybe ever. I don't know if you really mess with it or if you just had it in your collection. Oh, you had it on another disc? There might be. I'll keep going through. Okay. So we're going to be doing the edit song version, right? We decided that the first numbers here are actually lines, right? And then you got voice 1. And I'm assuming that is that a 0? Or is that an O? 4 T2 0020 IF. Oh, I forgot it. It plays some of these, which freaks me out every time. Did I do it right? And there may be some typos here, and if I typo it wrong, we can go back. This is like a basic screen editor, right? It's an O. Oh, okay. Just gonna try to get as much as I can get in there before the screen goes too far. Have I already typed it in wrong? 02. Where am I even at? All right, let's see. Let's just see how far we get. Look, All right, so we hit an L for list, and then we can go back up. I'm going to pause that so I can see it. Right now, I'm trying to read it on my screen prompter, and every time somebody types something new, I lose my spot. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's see here. Hope I can read it from over here. Yeah, Twitch needs a code block format. That's right. So D, okay, 001. Maybe I need to just copy it all over. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Just notepad it, Brian. Just notepad it. Just copy it and put it in a notepad. Come on, Brian. Get with it. I'm with it. All right, there we go. Boop, boop. Just copy paste that. Wow, that is super small. Oh, that is super small. Wait, stupid notepad saying, you know what font size you need? How about a 1? How about a 1? Let's see if I can. There we go. That's better. Now I can read it. Jesus, I am so blind. All right. I'm so blind. Oh, I see now too as well. I need to, okay, now that I've actually copied and pasted, I see what I'm doing wrong. It's got a T2. Actually, that needs to be on a separate line, and that's probably the reason why it didn't do quite right, because then you said 0020, and oh, and I'm gonna space it so I don't lose my freaking mind. GSFFI AF, and I'm doing shifts for like capitalization. All my modern Axel Foley, look at that. AF. Let's just see where we get from there. Not run. IF sharp G6, like a G6 baby. FFI sharp AF and F sharp D. All right. Ah, we're getting there. Oh, look at that. That was actually. Oh, I'm starting to hear it. I'm starting to hear it. Good night, Matt, Mr. Badpoor. Thank you so much. Oh. Read something about water and AI and is the Wraith going? Oh, wait, is Zoe going to bed or are you guys going to bed? Somebody's going to bed. You guys have a good sleep. But yeah, look at that. We've got it. So I've got the Axel Foley. I'm going to save that for next time, Axel, and we'll try to. Mr. Badpoor's heading out. Okay, so I've got that saved in a notepad, and I will come back to that, and then we'll hopefully have that to run at the beginning of next week's 8-Bit Computer Club. And man, these carts are tight. Love it. Love it. Getting there. And you don't have to be a programmer or know nothing about music. The documentation said you ain't got to know nothing. You ain't got to know music. You ain't got to know programming. You just got to know the hell out of this little book. Before Tank Girl, I didn't, but Axel got into it. We messed around with it a little bit earlier, just trying to figure out what the crap we were doing, and I wasn't doing good at all. And we finally was able to decrypt. We was able to get our mind back around what they were trying to sell, essentially. So yeah, we figured it out. Well, we've figured most of it out. It took all of us. It was a community effort. We did have a good time, though. It was a lot of fun. Ah, crap. You know what I did? Ah, crap. I left my I still have the disk drive. Oh wait, it's going. Oh wait, never mind. We'll just if it'll run, let's run it. Let's run it. Oh yeah, part 3 of the demos. Yeah, we've already done part 1 and 2. Golly, look at that. That is insane. Lava lamped. No, not the C64 virus. Say it ain't so. Oh yeah, you haven't seen the professor before Tank Girl? The little professor. Classic 70s, 80s technology. I like this demo's pretty good. Took first place. I beat level 1. I did. I got all 10. I'm a genius. Level hard. I know, Digital Hype. They're still doing it. And it's getting so freaking good. And all this stuff will run on original PAL hardware. PAL Commodores. Extreme. God, look at that. That is crazy. It's like transparency, doesn't it? I love a big computer club. I don't know, Axel. I want to know. Just let that sticker. It's great. This is hardware emulation of Mega 9 on the Commodore 64 Ultimate. Yeah, you do, Tonda. I'll need to send you some stickers. Meanwhile, down inside the Commodore 64 Ultimate, these two SID chips are working their butts off. Get to it! Yep, that's the FPGA board right there in the Commodore 64 Ultimate Omega. Love me some SID sounds. I can't wait for my Commodore phone callback. With my SID call in. Nick and Tick. Make It Nice says this, the expensive part. This part right here. Yeah. That rocks. The scientists have left the buildings. They forgot their lava lamp. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, I'm waiting for something more to happen. I mean, that's not getting like that. It's just, there's more stuff, right? There's something more? Something less? Maybe? Unsure. Oh, wait. Yeah, here it comes. They're coming back. They're coming back. I thought it was over. You thought it was over. It's back. It's OVA, OVA. I guess that's it, maybe. Maybe. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit less. I guess that was it. Fine. Fine. I'm such a sucker. I fell for it. I fell for it every stinking time. Oh, there I am. Hi, everybody. Well, I have had just an absolute blast with 8-Bit Computer Club. We do these on Friday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We usually go between 2.5 to 3 hours. We are at hour number 2.5. No, 3. 3 hours. Perfect. Perfect. I'll be back on Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for some Play Retro Gaming. We're going to be playing Devil May Cry on the PS2. But don't worry, we'll be back in no time with some more 8-Bit Computer Club. Thank you, Tandagasa. We had a lot of good fun. If you're not following Tandagasa, you really should be. Yeah, because Tanda's going to be playing tomorrow, I believe, lunchtime and on through, right? Until the break of dawn. I want to thank everybody who come out and hang out tonight. Thank you for hanging out at the community event last night. That music coding was awesome, says Axel. Yeah, talk about mind bending. It was fun, though. Always fun. Thank you. MayorMcCheese, have a good night. And may the forces of evil get confused on the way to your house. I like that one. And I still got to send that. I got to send out that pocket protector, man. Got to send it out. What else we got going on? That's all I know for now. But we'll be back. We'll be playing. Keep your eyes open. We'll be playing this next week. What we're going to do in the second half of the year for the 8-Bit Computer Club. Got exciting things coming up. Got some exciting news about Audrey and how she's going to be helping out a little bit. And behind the scenes, so we can make all these a little tighter and a little more enjoyable. Yeah, that's all I got. So we're going to raid in on a Pulse, who is playing some Fantasy Star, and they're doing some request line stuff. So let's do it. Let's raid in on a Pulse. See you over there. See you guys. Bye.